You got it locked on Roadium Radio.
Due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, Dr. Dre is in the motherfucking house. So right about now, and I say, yo Steve, are you with me? ICE, are you with me?
Here's a little something about a nigga like me. They never should've let me buy tape from Steve. Ice Cube would like to play dope shit mixed by Dr. Dre. And since I was a youth, I like COMPTON. Now I like the motherfucking Roadium. Buying a tape or two, that's what the hell I do. You don't like Tony A? Well, fuck you, this is a game. And I'm in it. Ice Cube will fuck you up in a minute with a right, left, right, making you sick. And then you see Tony A is on the mix.
Tony A! Tony A! When you're ready, go.
And welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio episode 206. And before I introduce one of my special guests of the night, just a few minor announcements. Once again, for those that are wondering what happened on Sunday, well, let me tell you what happened on Sunday. We had no show. Why? Because hours before our episode, our artist canceled. And I should put them on blast, but I'm not, because I'm not that kind of person. Okay, so they canceled, so I wasn't going to stress myself out and just call up whoever. So I just decided to relax, go get something to eat, have a couple of drinks, and chill. So if you guys missed me, I know you guys did. But anyways, but we're back today. But another announcement is on Halloween night, which is Sunday, I'm not going to go live, so do not expect to see Roadium Radio Halloween, because I'm going to be giving out candy with my grandbabies. I'm going to be dressed up like Michael Myers, go around scaring kids. So that's my fun time. So I hope you guys respect that. But I will be back the following Wednesday. So this Sunday, no show. But Friday, Freaky Tales, so expect that. Saturday, I'm shooting for Dining with the Wizard, for those of you that have been watching. I got a special guest coming in. So Friday and Saturday, but none on Sunday, okay? For those of you that are still sending me music through the DM or the inbox on Facebook, please don't do that anymore. I don't click on links. I tell you guys, shoot it to roadiumradio@gmail.com and I will listen to it there, okay? Other than that, I will not click on any link, so please do not check me out. Do it the right way. So other than that, I don't have nothing else to share other than no show on Sunday. But my very first guest of the night, I was with him last night at his conference, promoting his next show. We're about to get into all of that. You don't want to miss this show. I will be there, and so would a lot of other people. This is a huge event for this time of the year, and it's thrown by no other than the CEO, Antonio Pelayo. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You know what? I'm glad you're here. I had fun last night. I know you guys had a press conference. Can you pretty much name some of the people that were there last night?
The host, Danny Trejo.
Yes.
Alicia Del Valle.
Uh-huh.
We had our headlining act, El Daza. He's a regional Mexican singer, and he's staying in Vegas, and he drove down here just for that.
Just for that.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. And that means a lot. You know, now before we get into all that and we promote the hell out of it, because I definitely want to, I think people need to go. As a matter of fact, I'll be, if you can, you were supposed to email me with the flyer so that I can post it up. No, you didn't. But
I did.
But we will have one more show before the event, if I'm correct, because it's next Saturday, if I'm correct, right?
Yes.
November 6th. Okay.
Yes.
So on next Wednesday, I'll promote it.
Okay.
I'll put it on here. Just make sure you email it to me, because I do believe that this show should be sold out. Great performances, if I'm correct, a lot of vendors, shows, music, everything that a family, desires to, I guess, to be at or to have a good time. And it's the Dia de los Muertos theme, if I'm correct.
Correct.
Okay. But before we get into all of that and more into detail, let me share something with you that you probably didn't know. Okay, the first time you were here, It was episode 69. Okay.
Wow.
Episode 69.
You've been working.
Yes. And we are, I got it wrong. I said episode 206. This is episode 206. So 137 episodes ago.
Wow.
137 episodes ago, you were here. And then after that, I believe I interviewed your son.
Yeah. You did. Yeah.
Now, during that time, I know it was during the pandemic. I know we're kind of still going through it a little bit. And can you give us pretty much a little recap of what you gave us on episode 69 so that people can get familiar with you and what you do and where you work at?
Okay. I think we talked about my upbringing in Mexico. You know, part of the reason why we lived in Mexico is because my mom became a Jehovah's Witness back like in 1970, I want to say 78. And then my dad didn't agree with that. So he said, you know what? I'm going to send you and the kids to El Rancho because they have a house over there in a rancho called El Palmar. It's in Jalisco. And his idea was, I'm going to send you guys to the ranch and with the pressure of the family because everyone in that ranch is Catholic. And we were going to be the only Jehovah's Witnesses there. Wow. So his plan was with the idea, with pressure of the family, that we were going to go back to becoming Catholic. And instead of that, like my mom became a stronger Jehovah's Witness. Wow. I was running congregations when I was like 13 years old. Really? Yeah, I was leading them into Sunday mornings to go knock on doors. Wow. So I believed in it like big time. So, but during those 10 years in Mexico, I didn't have any friends. Obviously, as a Jehovah's Witness, you're not allowed to hang out with non-Jehovah's Witness people. So I didn't have any friends. So my friend was my my paper and pencil. So I would spend a lot of time alone drawing, and then I would sneak into the local church to look at the artwork, and that was my first exposure to like a museum, if you want to call it that. Yeah. Because I at that point I had no clue about art galleries or museums or stuff like that, you know. And I knew that there was artwork inside those buildings, and I was not supposed to go in there. If my mom found out, she would have killed me. Right. So I just used to sneak in there and just take a peek and feel myself, feed my imagination, and then take off. And then I would go home and draw. But what it seems like to me, and it's only obvious, that was your calling, art. I think so. Yeah, it's something that I started doing when I was like 2-3 years old, and I just started doing it. I don't know why. It was inside me. Wow. And at what point? How old were you when you and your family came out this way? I was 16 when we came back. Okay. So we took off to Mexico when I was 6, 7, and then we came back when I was 16. Okay. And did your mom come back with you guys as well? Yeah. Okay. So my mom, me, and my 3 sisters, we all came back. Okay. And now just to ask, was your mom still a Jehovah's Witness even out here? Oh, yeah. Till this date, she's still a Jehovah's Witness. Really? Yeah. She's a diehard. Wow. Yeah. Wow. You know, and to me, I guess sometimes that's kind of rare because whenever I've gone to visit in Mexico, here's all I ran into: Catholics and few Mormons. Yeah. You know. But, you know, to each their own. But, okay, so now you come back out this way, and being into art, did that ever, like, make your mom cringe in a sense, like, that's not what you should be doing? No. She never, both my parents never told me, don't do this. They never encouraged me, but they never stopped me. Okay. So that was a good thing. So I did my thing. Okay. And then when I turned 19, I got the job at Disney, and they were, proud. And for people that may not know, how long have you been working for Disney? I'm going on 30 years now. I've been in the company since I was 19. Well, and what year was that? Do you remember? 93. 93. Yeah. See, and that's when I told you I had signed in 1990, and my record came out in 1991. Yeah. December 11th, 1991. So this December, it'll be 30 years that my record came out. So You left Disney as soon as I came in, right?
I was actually there, signed for 7 years.
Until what year?
90 till 97.
Man, so we must have ran into each other.
Yeah.
Because we were neighbors. You're literally my neighbor.
Right, right. I don't know if I don't know if they even still have it. I used to drive my Cadillac in there, and they used to always wash it all the time.
Yeah, they have the car wash.
They still have it?
What, a brown one?
A brown, what do you mean? I know I had a black Cadillac.
A black Cadillac.
Yeah, I had a black one. And gold Dayton's, sounds, everything. I used to always go there.
Really?
I would probably be out there maybe once a week because I knew everybody from both record labels. It was Hollywood Records and then it was Hollywood Basic.
Yeah.
And during that time, before he got let go, before he left, the president of the whole music label was a guy named Peter Paterno, who is now Dr. Dre's attorney.
Yeah.
And then Rachel Matthews was the A&R for Hollywood Records. And then you had a guy named Funkin' Klein, rest in peace. He was the A&R for Hollywood Basic. Then you had a guy named Casualty, Rockberry, and a couple other guys. So, but it was cool though. I had a really, really great time. I just think that if we would have played our cards better, we probably would have been there a lot longer. But it was the rapper that I was working with at the time. I understand that they were trying to turn him into like a Will Smith, and that wasn't his thing.
Right.
So he actually ended up leaving. He ended up signing somebody else. But since we were signed separately, I stayed there, and I was doing Queen remixes and doing a lot of stuff. So, but now, so you got a job at Disney. You've been working there ever since. Now, let's talk about the things that you do throughout the year. And obviously, you haven't been able to do them throughout this whole pandemic. If I'm correct, you do 5 or 6 events a year?
No. So I started at Velorio in 2010.
Okay.
And then up until 2015, I did a Velorio once a year.
Okay.
In 2015, I added La Booyah, which is a lucha libre event.
Yes.
And then I added a Tatuaje, which is a tattoo event. I was partners with Freddie Negretti, and this is the event that Danny Trejo hosted.
Oh, okay.
And then I added a lowrider show called LA Story, which I brought to Long Beach in 2017 to Mola Museum.
Okay, so that's 4 events you do.
I used to do.
Okay.
2015 to 2017, I did 4 events a year, and I almost killed myself because it was too much work.
Wow.
Yeah, it was already a lot of work doing 1 event a year, and then my stupid ass thought about adding 3 more. So, so I did that until 2017, and then after that, I said, you know what, I need to scale it down. So I've been producing La Booyah and El Velorio once a year.
Okay, I went to one of the La Booyah, and if I'm correct, Citric, who's going to be here in a little bit,
He hosted.
Yes.
Oh, he hosted that one?
Yeah, that's the one I went to.
Oh, no way.
As a matter of fact, I think I still have pictures of that event.
Yeah.
But now, let me ask you, why, because I'm a huge Lucha Libre fan, why La Booyah, why did you make it a Lucha Libre theme? Or, you know?
I grew up with Lucha Libre. In Mexico, that's pretty much all we watched. Lucha Libre and Lucha Libre movies. You know, and living in un rancho, you don't have access to a lot of TV.
Yes.
We had one channel, black and white.
Wow.
And all they showed were, you know, Santo movies, Blue Demon movies, Cantinflas, Resortes, Pedro Infante, Capulina, and the stupid novelas.
Oh, yeah.
And that was it. That's all we watched. And then my dad, he was a huge Lucha Libre fan.
Same.
That's the only sport he ever watched. He didn't watch soccer, didn't care for boxing, nothing, just Lucha Libre. So when I was a baby, apparently I resembled a Japanese wrestler called Shibuya.
Oh, yeah.
And I was a baby, you know, like your grandkids, just causing a ruckus. And so my dad me puso sobrenombre, Booyah.
Oh, wow.
So then years later, I thought about creating a Lucha Libre themed art show. That never came to fruition. So then I just put it on the side. And then years later, I decided, you know what, I think it's time to do a Lucha Libre festival. And I thought about the name, and I'm like, you know what, I think La Booyah sounds kind of appropriate. Because Booyah in English means, you know, noise, ruckus.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because when I got there, because Citric is the one that got me in.
Yeah.
And when I got there, I tripped out that there was actually a ring there.
Yeah.
Like a real ring. And I was like, what the hell? So to me, it brought back a lot of memories because I didn't grow up watching. I'll be honest with you, some people get pissed off. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. I know there's a lot of people that like that stuff.
Yeah.
But to me, it was Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
You know, whether it was Huracán Ramirez, TNT, El Santo, of course, Mil Máscaras, Solitario, all of those people. And when they would come over here and wrestle at the sports arena, my dad would take me there. I mean, one of the biggest things that I ever saw was when one of the wrestlers got thrown out and the other wrestler was standing in the corner and dive out, and I was like, holy shit, these guys can fly, you know. But
they were our heroes.
Yeah, they were our heroes, you know. And so when I see a guy like Hulk Hogan that he's always doing this and then those 19-inch pythons or whatever, I'm like, just wrestle, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
it's all a show.
Yeah,
That's a show.
Yeah, exactly, bro. But you cannot convince wrestling fans that wrestling is fake.
No, you can't. No.
You can't, bro. You can't, because I've had dudes that have told me like this. Look, bro, it's not fake. It's staged. I don't know what the hell that means, but okay, cool. But as long as you enjoyed it, it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
But now, so this year, you're doing El Velorio. What can we expect in 2022?
Well, let me tell you the story of why it's happening.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you know, but I'm making a lucha libre film called Rudo, and Isaac, my son, is the lead star.
Dude, I haven't heard Rudo like in years, bro.
Yeah. Well, this movie's gonna be the shit. It's the Joker. I can't remember that movie, but it's part Joker meets what's that Brad Pitt movie where he's the imaginary friend of...
Is it Fight Club?
Fight Club, yeah. So Joker meets Fight Club. Isaac plays that guy that's obsessed with this one girl, and he can't get her, so he becomes psycho and it goes crazy. And he's a big lucha libre fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
But no, he's not a wrestler.
No, he's not a wrestler.
Okay.
He has an imaginary friend feeding him things like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. So it's a cool plot.
Rudo.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, so then we're filming this thing is with zero budget, and I made a post on Facebook and I said, does anyone know someone that owns a bar that will allow us to shoot some scenes in there for free? I want to be specific. And then I got a few leads, and then a friend of mine texted me. She's like, hey, contact Juan. He's got a bar in Boyle Heights. So I texted him, and then we're chit-chatting, and he's responding in a way that he's like very excited. And I'm like, kind of seems like he knows me. So I did research, and I came across his Instagram, and I took a screenshot of his page, and I texted it to him, and I'm like, dude, is this you? He's like, yes. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, of course I know you. So then I told him about the project. He allowed us to film at his bar, him and Guillermo Pinon, which are my partners in El Velorio this year. They allowed us to come in and film. And then their bar is right next to Mariachi Plaza. You're familiar with that place?
Yes.
Yeah? So then on one of the nights when we were filming, I took Guillermo outside and I told him, hey, dude, look, how does it work if someone wants to do an event here? And he's like, oh, well, we have access to it, whenever we want to do events. And then I'm like, really? So I told him, what would you say to the idea of like us teaming up to do El Velorio here? Because I'm not going to do it this year. Plaza de la Raza is not allowing any events. So he got all excited and he said, dude, yeah, let's talk. So then we talked with Juan, the three of us started talking, and then it went from being there to Exposition Park to another location, and then it landed in Pico Rivera Sports Arena.
Wow.
To make a long story short, so that's why it's happening.
And that's huge. You know what? That's so dope. But you know what? You sparked my interest when it came to this movie. Okay. There's only so much I know you could talk about it because you don't want to.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: did you write the film?
I co-wrote it.
Okay, and directed it?
No, directing is my old art dealer Ted Mendenhall. This guy's a effing genius.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as far as filming, when did you guys start filming?
We started, I would say, about 3 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, about
And
3 months ago.
How has that been going?
It's going good. It's a lot of fun.
Now, when you suggested or you wanted your son to be in it, what was his reaction?
Ted?
No,
The
your
director?
son too.
Oh, well, the thing about Isaac, he's been wanting to get into acting. He's done a lot of extra work.
Okay.
So when I told him that, yeah, he was all for it. He read the script right away. He read it like in an hour and ran into my room saying, "Dude, are you serious about this?" I'm like, "Of course we are." He's like, "Yeah," and he's doing really good. It's pretty amazing.
So now, you know, I'm going to tell you something. That's something I wish that I say this to encourage people that are watching. That's something that I wish I would have done early on in my life, because when
Acting?
Yes, because when Disney was filming like Sister Act Part 2, they would ask us, "Do you guys want to go try out?" And honestly, next time.
Oh man.
Yeah, when the Hughes brothers invited me to be in the movie Menace to Society, they gave me a part, a small part. They gave me the script and everything.
No way.
And I just said, I'll go next time. I was a young guy, man, and I didn't have anybody like, "Tony, you need to go.
Yeah.
Turn off your fucking equipment and you need to go." There was another one, Encino Man, you know, but I did a song for the movie South Central that was released by Disney, Encino Man with Brandon Fraser and Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
And they asked us, "Do you want to try out for these?"
Really?
I don't know, maybe. I'll let you know. And I never, you know, I got invited to go to Germany, Australia, Canada, Japan at an early age. And I just kept saying, "Next time."
Oh, man.
And you know what? And the reason why I encourage people when these opportunities come around is because those second chances may never ever come around, you know? So if they give it to you, take it, you know? Like, for an example, I'm not going to give away too much, but the artist that I'm working with and his manager, Jeff, I have to give him this right now. I'm not going to say too much, but Mr. D, the artist that I'm working with, he's going to be starring in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I've already started working with connecting him with certain people. Because with me, it's like this. If I have these connections and I believe in this person, why not share it and open the door for them, you know, the opportunities that I had. But the reason why I wish I shared, I wish I would have been in these movies, because my dad, when I was like 1 year old, and I'm 53 now, he was one of the first people that I ever knew that had a camcorder. I had film when I was 1 year old.
Really?
Yeah, and he ya estaba grabando, you know. I remember with watercolors, he put, you know, like una producción Alvarez, you know, and I still have that. And one day when I make my first movie, I'm gonna start it with that.
Yeah,
you know.
That's sick.
Yeah, so that's eventually what I want to do. I want to do a scary movie.
Yeah.
My first film, I want to do a scary movie.
Well, the one I'm making is a lucha libre horror film.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That'll work, man. Okay. And do you guys have a set time for the movie or no? Like
we don't, because the way we've been filming is, you know, we're not paying any of the actors, so we're working around their schedule. Juan that you met yesterday, he's going to be in the movie. Not sure if you saw a short girl. Her name is Angel, NG. She's going to be one of the performers at El Velorio.
I'm not sure. I might have met her, yes. But there was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, she's going to be in the movie as well.
Okay, if you guys ever need a male exotic dancer, me and my son.
Well, we have 3 scripts.
Okay.
And we sat down with Danny Trejo, I don't know, maybe like 8 months ago.
Okay.
And the first script that we wrote was specifically for him in mind to be part of the movie.
Okay.
Actually, him and Alicia. So we've been waiting to hear back from him and his manager. So we'll see.
A ver qué pasa.
Yeah.
Now, as far as going forward, can we expect possibly more films from you?
Yes, yeah. We have 3 scripts.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Okay, I thought it was 3 scripts for the movie, like which ones you're going to go with, but no, 3 different
we're gonna
films.
make them all, yeah.
Wow.
And we're going to see if this turns into a series as well.
Now, is this something that you guys are working on to possibly shop to like a Netflix or a Amazon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's always the best bet. And let me give people, at least from what I've learned, having one documentary under my belt, working on my second one, that if you guys are filming, and let's just say you're an independent, just like us, independent director or independent investor into the film industry, and you want to shop it to or Netflix or whatever, one thing that I've learned after sitting down with them, and I had friends that know these people, so I was able to sit down when Netflix actually came here.
Really?
Yes, they came here and they saw my documentary. But here's where I messed up. They said, "Can you chop this up into 4?" And that's when I realized that they wanted content.
Yes, exactly.
They just don't want one.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, it took us a year to edit this. And it's a 1 3 hour. And the lady told us, well, you know what? I'm the one that signs all documentaries.
Yeah.
If you can give it to me in 4, then we can talk.
Yeah.
But I will say this, the one thing that I have learned, that Netflix, out of all of these, if you will, platforms, they pay the least.
They do.
They play the least. So just giving you guys a heads up that in the music industry, it's fun, but it's no joke. Everybody's trying to film. But what's going to set you apart is that you got to be different.
Yeah.
So you got to be different. So now, Antonio, during the pandemic, you weren't allowed to go back to your actual Disney building in Burbank. So what was work or what was life like during that time? Because if I understand, you just recently just went back, correct?
Yeah, about 3 months ago.
Okay, and I know you told me you guys have to wear the mask and everything still at work.
Yeah.
So they haven't allowed everybody yet to come back?
No, it's just, I don't know how many employees are there on the lot, but I know it's empty because if I show up at 6 in the morning or 9 in the morning, I can find parking easily.
Yeah.
When it's packed and I show up at 9, I'm going to have a lot of trouble finding parking. So I know there's not too many people there. I would bet there's probably not even 100 people on the lot. And that lot holds probably over 10,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another thing that I want to bring up, I interviewed your son here. And for those of you that did not see these interviews, I always encourage you guys, because many people, they right away look for the names. You know what I'm saying? And I always say, many times you have people, at least in my opinion, they're the hidden gems. They may not have the biggest name at the time, but one day when this person blows and blows up big, you're gonna want to go back and say, damn, I saw him when he did one of his first interviews, so and so. But your son is also an artist, tattoo artist, and now doing acting. And for those that may not know, also works in Disney, if I'm correct.
Well, he worked.
Okay.
Isaac, 2020 was really good for him.
Oh, okay.
Good to him, in other words. He started getting a lot of commission work as a painter. He started selling his paintings. So it didn't make any sense for him to stay at Disney because it was just taking away time from him painting and doing all these commissions. So he just said goodbye.
Okay, and eventually I will have your son here on Dining with the Wizard. But for now, what type of paintings does he do for those that possibly interested in purchasing something?
He's done several series, but the series that put him on the map pretty much was the series that they started doing where he's combining like Baroque style painting into graffiti, and he does these angels that sit on these beautiful clouds. But they look like his work looks fresh. You've never seen anything like that. Yeah. And he did really, really well.
Yeah, I know that me and my son were talking about about his work, how we see people stealing his style and doing it on their own stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's one thing that sucks, because some people say this, okay, well, one of the biggest compliments that you can give is somebody copying your style or something like that. You know, that you're so dope that you're worth copying. But here's my thing. It's not so dope if those people are capitalizing and making money off of my ideas.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it might be flattering that they copied me, but if you're making money off of my ideas, that's not cool.
Yeah.
You know, but when you're dope, guess what? It's going to happen.
It's going to happen no matter what.
Yeah.
It's happened to me with my events. I've found event pages on Facebook that they literally went to my page and literally copied and pasted like my wording and my format, and I have the screenshots.
Wow.
And I met this one lady that she called her Day of the Dead event El Velorio.
Really?
I met her at this one event, and you can tell she was ashamed.
Wow.
Yeah, and she told me, we called it a velorio, but I think they stopped producing it after they met me. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're going to come right back. We're going to talk about it, velorio, to promote it more, let everybody know who's going to be there, what can people expect, where can they buy tickets, etc. So, okay, everybody, once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, and let them know that Antonio Pelayo is in the motherfucking building. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Hey, how you doing? It's me, Little Easy E, Eric Wright, and a lot of you know me, know I like to smile. And to thank for my beautiful smile, I want to thank Occidental. That's Occidental Hollywood. So check this out. For all your dental needs, be sure to come to them because they'll be there to take care of you. That's Occidental in Hollywood. Check them out.
What's up with it, dog? It's West Coast Gilly on Roadium Radio with the legend Tony A. the Wizard on Tony Vision. You know what it is, West Coast to the fullest. Believe that.
What's up, everybody? This is Stefan Orior listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Doughboy Tony. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with West Coast legend Tony A. the Wizard.
What up? It's your boy Lottie the G, straight out of Santa Ana, CA, and we're right here live in the mix with the West Coast legend Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio, Tony Vision on YouTube.
Yo, what's up, world? This is Cool 187, above the law in the building. And you tuned in to Roadium Radio with my man Tony A. the Wizard. Blah!
What's up? This is Darren Vegas. You're on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Real West Coast hip-hop history right here.
Yo, what up? Sleepy Malo in the house, here at the Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard, giving us our voice back. One of the realest motherfuckers I know.
What's up, homie? Show me Frankie Quinones, a.k.a. Creeper from Cholo P. And you're listening to Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. That's what's up right there.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Cujo the Savage. I'm right here with Tony A. the Wizard, Roadium Radio. Everybody stay tuned, man. It's a motherfucking hit.
Yo, shout out to Roadium Radio, Tony A. the Wizard, your boy Pablo Nunez right here in the studio. Be about it, people.
¿Qué onda, muchacho? Ahí viene este miro. King with the Blaxican and Negrito de Los Angelitos, and you're checking out that Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
¿Qué hubo, Raza? This is Wicked from the Brown Side here on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. You know.
What up? It's your homeboy Infinite TGM, chilling with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you guys go check that out.
What's good? It's your boy Spanky Loco, and you tuning in to Roadium Radio with that motherfucking legend, Mr. Tony A. You know what time it is, West.
Hey, what up? This is Rebello the Dawn.
And this is Dominator.
And we came straight from the 805 ready to slap that motherfucking meat on your grill, bitch.
Roadium Radio, Central Coast Click.
What up?
What up with it? This your boy OG Magoo, Los Angeles airbrush artist. Big chilling on site with the homie Tony the Wizard on Roadium Radio. All gas, no brakes. Let's get it.
Man, you know, listening to LA Icon, man, right here live with Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard on Roadium Radio. What's up? This is A.DA, the Spanish Fly, with that reintroduction right here on Roadium Radio with my boy, the Wizard, Tony A.
Yeah, what up? It's Spanish Fly MC, Big MOC, Mr. Most MC, on the Roadium Radio Show, baby, with Tony A, the Grand Wizard. Let's go.
Johnny D from Spanish Fly on Roadium Radio. Your one and only Theo with the giant Cheeto.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Trish Toledo, and I'm over here with Tony A at Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 p.m.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Blanca. Bobby D presents Uncle Snoop's Army. Chilling right here at Roadium Radio with Tony A the Wizard. Make sure you tune in Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. on YouTube.
What up, West Coast and all hip-hop fans? This is your girl, Violet Brown, and I'm here with Tony A the Wizard.
Yo, this is Daniel Jones, the D to the motherfucking G Media Clips. Here with your boy, Tony A the Wizard on the Roadium Radio Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio episode 206. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right back into it with Antonio Pelayo. Antonio, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good, man. You enjoying yourself?
I am. Now that I had a shot of water.
Yes, exactly. I would offer you a beer, but you didn't be no designated driver.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but what you need to do is learn how to drive drunk. So.
Oh, I've done plenty of that. Just kidding.
Okay, but you know what? People wanted to see the hat. So can you tell us a little bit about this, the design?
Yeah, those are my initials.
Okay.
AP.
Okay.
For Antonio Pelayo.
Okay.
And I just made it into a monogram.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to buy one of these, where could they go?
They can go to my Instagram, Antonio Pelayo, and then I should have my Shopify link there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, everybody, not only is his Instagram on the screen, but it will also be on the description as well. And also when his son comes, hopefully when we do Dining with the Wizard, you guys will be able to get his Instagram as well, or you guys will probably see his son's Instagram on his page. Check out his art. You guys will not be disappointed. And Antonio, I just don't brag about anybody, honestly. Look, I don't brag about those that are whack just to be nice. Mm-hmm. I brag on people that I believe are truly, truly talented. And I believe that a lot of times, because maybe they don't have the big name yet, they kind of get swept under the rug, you know, but believe me. So once again, Antonio Pelayo, you can go to his Instagram, click on his bio, and it'll take you wherever you need to go. So now, I just couldn't believe that you said that you met someone that actually named their event just like yours.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling you right before we went live that I went to a club one time, and not that I think I'm anything special, but my friend was the house DJ there. You know, he was the DJ there every weekend, and some dude went up to him and he said, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Tony A." So at first, my friend thought like, okay, maybe he's just another Tony, you know? So he said, "Really, you're Tony? Like, what do you do?" "Oh, I'm a DJ. I have a podcast. I do this and I do that." And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. They see my face every time. And that guy looked nothing like me. How can you say that? So when my boy said, "Oh, so you're the one that does the podcast?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, let me introduce you to somebody." And I know it was a humiliating moment because he said, "That's Tony right there." And the guy looked at me and he didn't know what to say. He goes, "Hey, what's up, bro?" He said, "I'm only fucking around, bro. I'm a big fan." So I could just imagine how that lady must have felt when she saw you.
Yeah, you can tell she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed, yeah.
Anyways, well, okay. So if you guys are out there listening, be original. You don't have to copy nobody's shit. Be original. So now, Antonio, can we go a little bit into details? What can people expect November 6th? So November 6th is the day of the event.
Right.
What time does it start? What time does it end? Just go from there.
All right. So it's November 6th at Pico Rivera Sports Arena. So essentially it's a music and art festival.
Uh-huh.
But you're going to see a lowrider show as you enter the venue. As you enter, there's going to be live painters. There's going to be vending. We're going to have a fashion show by Loretta Vamps. We have Lydia Reyes. She's from Biker Chicks.
Okay.
INC. She's going to build an altar and she's going to display her custom bikes. And in the Coliseum, we're going to have Aztec dancers. We're going to have a big altar built on the floor by Ricardo Soltero. He's like the premier altar builder here in LA.
Wow.
Yeah. We're going to have headlining the main stage, A.DA. He's a regional Mexican singer.
Yes.
We're going to have Angel NG. She's an amazing young singer upcoming. And we also have Danny Trejo's, I think he's bringing 5 of his girls. So it's Tara New, Amora, Coda the Baker, Trish Toledo, and I don't want to mispronounce the last one, Twixie, I believe. Then we have Mariachi Los Reyes. The second stage, we have Palenque Soul Tribe, La Junta. And then the whole section to the left is going to be food vending. And third stage, we have DJ Gargamel. Not sure if you know him.
The name sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
I may know him, yes.
Yeah. and he's bringing his crew. So yeah, we have 3 stages of music.
3 stages.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So it's good. Would you say this is probably one of your biggest venues?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, by far.
Now, just to ask for people that may want to know, why is this theme Dia de los Muertos? Is it just because you just chose this theme the same way you chose lucha? Was this something growing up that meant something to you, or?
Yeah, well, growing up in Mexico, I grew up around Day of the Dead. I didn't necessarily celebrated it because I was a Jehovah's Witness.
Right.
Witnesses don't celebrate anything. So I think living in that box of being a witness, you always imagine and admire the things that you can't celebrate, which is birthdays, Christmas, Halloween, Day of the Dead,
Thanksgiving,
all of them. So it just fascinated me. And coming back from Mexico when I was 16, I started, hanging around with a cool crowd.
Uh-huh.
And then I eventually got expelled from the religion. I got thrown out. And then I started doing my own thing, and that was a lot of fun. And that's when I started celebrating Day of the Dead. And then forward 10, 15 years when I started producing events, I was producing events at small bars and small galleries.
Uh-huh.
And then doing that for like a year and a half got tiring, so I quit that, and then I just decided to create a festival that I was going to do once a year. And yeah, obviously I chose Day of the Dead because I practice it and I know the tradition.
Right. You being such a great artist, and you could have just done that, but what do you think sparked, I guess, the desire or the passion to do festivals?
Well, it actually was not a thing that was a goal of mine. It just pretty much happened, and it happened because as an exhibiting artist, I was always getting asked by friends, families, people on social media. They would always ask me for advice on how to get their artwork out there.
Right.
So then people started suggesting you should curate art shows and showcase these new artists. And so that's why I started doing the small shows. And then, I would invite 5 of my friends that have never exhibited anywhere, but they were talented. They could draw, paint, or their photography was dope.
Yeah.
And I would showcase them. And it was a hit. And then I just wanted to make it bigger. And that's what happened.
Wow. Okay. Now you said something, because I think this is where it all started, that you were expelled from your religion.
Mm-hmm.
If I may ask, how or why? Like, you couldn't renew your membership or nothing like I don't know how that works.
The subscription.
Yeah.
As a Jehovah's Witness, you're not supposed to sin. And having sex without being married is considered a sin.
Yeah.
So, that's when I was dating Isaac's mom. And obviously we never got married. And she was not a Jehovah's Witness. So when Isaac was born, my mom ratted on me that happened. And then they called me in, and they sit you in this room with a bunch of elders, and they ask you a lot of questions. And the intention for that is to see if they see that you feel bad about the sins that you committed. And if they detect that you're not, that you don't have that guilt, then it's time for them to kick you out. And I was at that point, I was ready to get out, so they kicked me out.
Damn, were you relieved?
I was sad initially, but then I got over it once I drank a Corona. Yeah.
Okay. And now that
then the party started.
Yeah, the party started.
Wild.
Now that you're older, do you ever feel like, let me go back?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I'm thinking maybe those guys that expelled you are gone, so maybe nobody knows you.
Those guys that expelled me are probably dead.
Right.
Yeah, because I was 23, and they were already old.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, and now we have Antonio Pelayo here doing a velorio on November 6th because you guys expelled him.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it was meant to be. So now, okay, what time does it start? You said around 6?
6 p.m. 21 and over.
Oh, 21
yes, it's 21 and over.
Okay, now why is it 21 and over? Why can't I bring like my grandbabies if I wanted to? I'm just saying.
Because it's sponsored by an alcohol company.
Okay.
And alcohol companies are very picky about that. I could create like a beer garden.
Okay.
But then it becomes this whole thing where, we got to give wristbands to 21 and over people. And then the people that are drinking can't go out and see the main stage because you can't take their drink. So it becomes this whole thing. So ever since I had alcohol companies sponsor my events, I decided to do 21 and over across the board.
Okay. Are all of your events usually 21 and over?
All of them, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That. Okay. Now, for somebody out there watching that's thinking, I would like to do something like that. What goes in, and how long does it usually take to plan something like this?
It's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, just be prepared. I always get asked by people that are trying to come up. I do give them advice. Obviously, I didn't have any training. I just learned as I was doing things. I'm good at taking notes. If I do this and it didn't work, I'm not going to execute that on the next one.
Right.
So it's a lot of trial and error, a lot of networking.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work, especially the type of events that I put together, because I do art shows where we feature 150 to 200 artists, and just that component in itself is it's an event by itself. But I decided to add all the other elements, a concert, car show, fashion show. Sometimes we screen movies depending on if the venue has a theater. We have vending, bars, food, drinks, everything. So it's a whole lot of work.
Wow.
If you don't love doing it, you're gonna quit right away, because on top of that, you're gonna get drama from the public, drama from the artist, drama from your partners. I mean, drama all around.
So expect the drama?
Expect the drama, for sure.
Wow.
And if you can't stand the drama, then don't even get into that business, because you're going to quit right away.
Get out the cama.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? So, you know what? I'm not even going to get into all of that, because I'll let you guys handle the events. I'll show up and enjoy it. And for everybody watching that knows Antonio Pelayo, please don't try to blow him up the day of the event.
Exactly.
Because you're always, believe me, there's people that text me, call me, page me, email me, whatever, when I'm live.
Don't text me at 6:30 p.m. when you're outside telling me, hey, bro, can you get me in? I got 6 friends of mine with me. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes no response is a response.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you this question for me. On the day of the event, what is Antonio Pelayo doing? Do you just walk around? Do you drink a margarita? Do you socialize? What do you do?
I don't drink at all.
Okay.
There's only one event that I did drink at, and that was the VIP reception for a velorio in 2019, which you missed, but I didn't know you back then.
Right.
But that's the best event that I've ever produced.
Really?
Yeah, it was small, but it was the best one. And I think for me, I enjoyed it because it didn't require a lot of work. It was just a VIP, maybe like 400 people.
Mm-hmm.
Citric, did you come?
Yeah. 2019?
To the VIP?
No, I think it was too packed. We couldn't get in.
No. You would have been able to get in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that the Booyah?
No, this was El Velorio.
Velorio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was small. It was only for celebrities, artists, and influencers. We had a bunch of sponsors, and at that one I did drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't throw no blows at anybody, did you?
No.
Okay. I'm just saying, because a lot of guys they get drunk and they want to throw blows at everybody.
I'm a happy drunk.
Me too.
Yeah. I've become friendly.
Me too. You're gonna see me when I start drinking with Citric. We'll just start talking about people. But okay, now November 6th, believe me, you guys do not want to miss this one. I'll be there with my son and the artist, Mr. D. I really want you to meet him.
Okay.
Because in 2022, for your future events, I would like for him to perform in some one of these events.
Let's do it.
You know, I think you'll even like his style.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now come 2022, what can fans of Antonio Pelayo expect from you?
Well, I'm doing La Booyah.
Okay.
At Thunder Studios in Long Beach.
Thunder Studios. I don't think I've heard of that place.
It's probably 5 minutes away from here.
Okay.
Not 5 minutes, maybe 10.
Okay.
But it's nearby.
And what was the capacity of that studio be?
Well, if we're using the entire facility, we can fit like 5,000 people.
Oh,
but it's a location where they do commercials, so they have 16 stages, and we're obviously just going to use a section of it. But we're probably going to have, for the first one, somewhere around 500, 750 people, and it's going to be smaller La Booyah, but the same format. We're going to have live lucha libre. It's going to be a concert, DJ, bike show, fashion show. We'll have food, drinks.
Okay. If you need wrestlers, me and Citric will wrestle against each other for the main event.
You guys are in.
Okay. But I'm gonna be a rudo. I'm gonna walk in with un martillo. Pero no, man, that sounds like fun. Okay, so when can they? What month possibly?
Well, the first one's going to be December 11.
Okay, of 2022.
No, this year.
Oh shoot!
And then the next one's going to be February 19th. Same location, La Booyah.
So 2 Booyahs, December.
Yeah. So the goal is going to be to create a type of series with La Booyah. Maybe do it 4 times a year.
Oh,
so that's
dope,
the goal.
man.
Yeah, that's one event that when I launched it, there's been so many people that tell me, dude, you got to do this at least twice a year because it's a lot of fun. And it's not like, locked in like El Velorio, which is only Day of the Dead, and it has to happen during that time.
Right.
La Booyah can happen any day. So the plan for 2022 is to do it 4 times. That's the plan.
Oh, hell yeah. That's like Halloween 4 times for me.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? Now let me ask you this. Have you ever, and maybe I don't know, invited like old wrestlers that possibly still alive?
Well, that's what I do. So what I do is I fly out one of the legends once a year. So I've had Mil Máscaras, Blue Demon, Tinieblas, and then 2019 it was supposed to be my brain's not working, but 2 of the legends. So that's the main thing that we do. And then the art show becomes a tribute to these legends.
Okay, so you met the original Mil Máscaras and Blue Demon.
Yes.
Okay, I have to ask you because I've never met these guys. Meeting Mil Máscaras and you growing up with him, what was it like, man?
It's unbelievable. I mean, that was my dad's idol.
Yeah.
And for me to, 30, 40 years later, for me to put a little party together and have this dude
I know
there, it's just, I wish my dad was alive.
Yeah. Same here, Blue Demon. I would have loved to have took my dad and go, mira pa, está el Blue Demon. You know what I'm saying?
We're hoping we'll bring Blue Demon to one of these events next year.
How old is he now?
Honestly, I don't know. And a lot of times, a lot of these guys keep their age. They want to keep their personal stuff private. Did you know that El Santo never took his mask off?
Right.
And he finally did take it off at a show for like 5 seconds, and then he died a few days later.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, I heard, and I don't even know where I heard it, so please don't, did they bury him with his mask on?
That I don't know.
Okay, because somebody had told me que lo enterraron con la máscara.
Well, there you'll find articles that say that, but I don't know.
Yeah, we don't really know.
Yeah.
And Mil Máscara is still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. That, of course, that's my favorite wrestler. Yeah. It's not Hulk Hogan and not none of these other guys. It's that guy.
Well, the stuff that these guys do on the ring is just unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Yes. In Pasadena, I took my grandbabies to go see the Michael Myers house where they filmed Halloween.
Yeah.
And down the street where the house is at, there's a wrestling store there. I call it a store.
I know what store it is.
In Pasadena.
Yeah.
And they had all the Lucha Libre movies
It's
on
called
DVD.
Legends, no?
I believe so. I have a card. And they said on certain days, they go on top of the roof and they play movies.
Oh, no shit.
Yes. And they have like all these luchador masks, shirts. And I saw the movie, but at that time, they were only accepting cash because they said their card thing wasn't working. But they had La Momias de Guanajuato.
Yeah.
And that was the movie that won me over.
Yeah.
But man,
I to this date watch those movies.
Really?
Yeah, you should watch one of these.
Wow.
They're all on YouTube.
Okay.
They're very. I mean, if you want to compare them to today's
of course
quality, yeah, you can't. But they got this vibe, especially with the music. It's just unbelievable. Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Okay, so you're, as of right now, December 11th.
December 11th.
La Booyah. And then in February, again, same location.
Same location. Thunder Studios.
Thunder Studios in Long Beach. Wow. Okay, everybody, once again, November 6th, Pico Rivera Sports Arena. Are tickets still available?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Ticketon.com.
Okay. Can they buy them directly from you or no?
No.
Okay. Don't hit them up for VIP passes. I got the last ones. So, anyway.
I'll show you a funny text after this is done.
That'll work. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. And how many people can it just, I know it's huge, but is there a capacity?
15,000.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we're going from having 4,000 at Plaza de la Raza to possibly 15,000. I don't know if there's going to be 15,000. I mean, the way it's going is possible. And after last night, like, we're going to be on every Latino station. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like every single Latino station was there last night. From Univision, Telemundo, you name it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I was there. Let me give a shout out to Tony Rocks.
Go ahead.
Because Tony Rocks, once again, Tony Rocks, I interview a lot of his artists or a lot of people that I guess either work for him or he works for, etc. But Tony Rocks, much love. He was there last night, and he'll be there as well. He'll be there as well. Okay, Antonio, anything else you want to promote? Anything I didn't ask you? Anything you want to share? Any other type of info that you care to, you know?
As of right now, just El Velorio.
Okay.
Show
That's
up,
the big one.
Be there November 6th, like Tony said. It's a great experience. Cool vibes.
Okay.
That's what 99% of the people that go to my events, they walk out. I'm like, dude, I felt like I was at a family house party.
Yes.
Even people that go there by themselves, they walk out with friends.
That's so
There's
dope.
been so many people that have messaged me that they ended up meeting their significant other at my events.
Wow.
And there's been so many people that got reunited with like high school buddies. So many people. Like just last night at the press conference, I met a actor. Apparently he's famous, a Mexican actor. He's friends with my uncle. And he knew my cousin that worked at a restaurant in Burbank. And I'm like, dude, it's just such a small world, and then people just get reunited, and it's crazy.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
So I encourage everyone watching right now, tell somebody, El Velorio, November 6th. Get your ticket. They can buy tickets. Once again, where at?
On ticketon.com.
And then can they also buy them at the door as well?
I'm sure they will be. There'll be more though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're 35 now. If we have them at the door, they'll be 50. So we suggest you get them now.
Get them now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be there. I'll be walking around with my son and Mr. D. So make sure I'll be taking shots with Danny Trejo and Antonio. But anyway, but please email me the flyer. I want to post it up so everybody can see it during the breaks on Wednesday, because we won't be here Sunday. Okay. And I'll continue to promote it. And, I'll also post it up on my page. And everybody being a part who's watching this, everybody who's going to be there, please post it on your page. It's better if we promote it, and help each other out so that everyone can attend.
Well, especially us Latinos. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday just about this. They call us crabs in a bucket.
Yes.
And it's very true. Like, us Latinos don't like to help each other. And actually, it was Danny Trejo that I was talking to him about that. And he always, if you watch his documentary and you get to know Danny, he says that everything that's happened to him, it's a direct, how do you say it? It came from him helping others.
Yes.
That's what he's been all about helping others. And you help others, and that energy comes back to you.
It does. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly, truly believe that. And I've always preached that. I've always said that if I can give you a platform here for your voice to be heard, and as soon as you walk through that door, if you can help the next man out, do it. You know, but make sure that that guy also doesn't close the door behind him, but continues to open doors for us. Because many of us want to be rappers, many of us want to be actors, but you know where we also need people at the Hulus, at the Showtimes, at the Netflix, at the HBOs. So then when we come with our product, there'll be somebody there that knows our culture and says, you know what, I can work with that. Let me open the door for these guys or whatnot. But many times guys just want to rap, guys just want to act, want to be comedians. But many times we need people in those buildings so that they can open the doors for us. So,
exactly.
Other than that, Antonio, it's always a pleasure. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout outs to Juan San Juan and Guillermo Pinon, because they're the ones responsible for El Velorio happening this year. It was not going to happen. And it's because of them. They're two phenomenal guys that are hard workers, and they made it happen. So I'm like grateful.
Awesome.
Shout out to you, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
I'll definitely be there November 6th, and I won't text you. I'll just show up. I'll just show up. But okay, everybody, once again, Antonio Pelayo, November 6th, okay? And it's the other events coming to fruition. December 11th, La Booyah, and then in February, I'll promote it here as well. Maybe we'll see one of you guys could buy me a beer at one of these events, so I'll let you guys. Other than that, once again, 10 minutes, we'll be back. Big Citric just stepped in the motherfucking building, and the dude is hilarious. He's got something new coming out, and me and him are going to wrestle at the next La Booyah. So we'll be out of here 10 minutes.
Hey, how you doing? It's me, Little Easy Eric, right? And a lot of you know me, know I like to smile. And to thank for my beautiful smile, I want to thank Occidental. That's Occidental in Hollywood. So check this out. For all your dental needs, be sure to come to them because they'll be there to take care of you. That's Occidental in Hollywood. Check them out.
Yeah, doggy. Yo, what's up? It's Anthony Campos, a.k.a. Big Citric, inviting everybody to tune in and subscribe to Tony Vision, Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A. the Wizard.
What's happening? It's your boy Bobby Castro, and I'm here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the shit.
What's good, y'all? Eric Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill, chilling right here on Roadium Radio with the homeboy Tony A. the Wizard. That's right.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Ritchie, and I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
What's cracking? It's your homie Crazy Boy, Blue Rain Music. You tuned in to Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday right here.
What's up, everybody? This is Dali C, the Trap Queen, and you guys are listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Bobby B, and you're live with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio.
1212 coming to you live from the Harbor area. DJ Ralph M rocking beats with my man Tony A. Rocking the SB 1200. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yeller coming straight out of Compton, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Check him out.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Miss Got this from NYC. Andamos aquí with Tony A. the Wizard at Roadium Radio. You already know how to bring the NYC love. Hey, shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, what's cracking? It's that Guilty One. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard, live every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe.
What's going on? It's Hazard. You are tuned in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yo, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching the Roadium Radio Show with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you're tuned in and watching. Ooh-ah.
What's up, guys? This is Isabella Soul, and you're tuning in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's your girl J-Rox. I'm here on Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A. the Wizard. I'll make sure to tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yo, what's up? This Jose Homicide. You hanging out at Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. The Wizard. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, and we're back. Episode 206, Roadium Radio. And I'm your host, Tony A. the Wizard, with the podcast that slaps your fat ass. What a fat ass dick. Anyways, before I introduce my next special guest, once again, I want to remind everybody, November 6th, Pico Rivera Sports Arena, and then eventually we'll get into the next La Booyah events with Antonio Pelayo. Once again, his son will be here eventually with Dining with the Wizard. You'll get his info. Any of you guys want a tattoo or purchase his art, believe me, these guys are very, very talented. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce a very good friend of mine who is no stranger to Roadium Radio or Freaky Tales, Big Citric. How you doing, Citric?
Yeah, no.
Oh, man, I like that damn face. That's $1 million smile right there, man.
Yeah, though. Sometimes I just get stuck doing that.
I know sometimes you wake up like that, too. So,
yeah, man.
So, you know what? Let me ask you, let me share something really, really quick that you may not know. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what episode you were here first?
Man. It's been a minute, Dougie. A couple years ago.
Episode 10.
That's right. I was going to say it was probably one of the first the first episodes I
Episode
remember.
10. Then you were here on Freaky Tales, but episode 10, that was 196 episodes ago. 196.
Congratulations, though.
Well, what should I say? No, 100. Yeah. Damn. Thank you. No, my math's probably wrong because I took a shot.
You've been staying on the grind, dog.
Yeah, bro. You know what? And I remember I shared this with you. I didn't think I was going to be on no more than a couple of months. I thought people wouldn't be able to stand seeing my ass, so I was just going to check out. So I figured, let me just go ahead and promote my documentary, which you were in.
Yeah.
We talked about the Roadium, we talked about Steviano, the mixtapes, West Coast hip hop history. And if you guys haven't seen that, make sure you guys go on YouTube, check out the 1 hour film festival version.
A lot of history in that.
Yeah. And you also have a lot of history. One thing that I admire about you, and I told you throughout the years, is your hustle. You've never stopped.
Yeah.
I know off camera we were talking about that this business, this industry is just, you got to be on the grind.
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't let your foot off the gas, man, because the minute you do, you know what I'm saying, it's just like kind of everything just like kind of slows down. So it's like that old saying, you got to strike when the iron's hot, You just keep going and keep going, and just keep building off those.
Very, very true. And here's one thing about me with doing Roadium Radio. When Antonio said the same thing, wow, 206 episodes, and I was like, yeah. There's been times that I wanted to take like a month off.
Yeah.
Because I do Sundays here, Wednesdays here, Fridays Freaky Tales, and then now Saturdays it's been Dining with the Wizard. There's another thing that I've been doing.
I saw that, yeah.
And believe it or not, I'm trying to do something else, another podcast, because all of them have been working pretty well. So I said to myself, if I take a month off, there's a possibility, believe it or not, that when I come back on, my fans may not be there.
Yeah.
It's almost like you, whether it's rapping or acting, if you take a year off, when you come back, those doors might not be open.
Yeah, no, it is. That's usually what happens, man. It's just, and I've experienced that because, firsthand, like when, and a lot of people know that when my son got shot a couple years back, I took some time off because, I wanted to make sure, bring him back to health, and all my focus was on him. And then it was a mission to get back in the groove again, man, because, I had to deal with SAG, which is the union for actors, SAG-AFTRA, and there was a lot of issues going on there. Finally, little by little, we were able to get things resolved, but it took some time, bro.
Right.
It took some time, man. So that happens, man. Things slow down. People kind of, I don't want to say they forget about you, but they get disinterested because obviously, there's all kinds of people doing stuff, man.
Yes.
And then these days, the attention span, it's quick, man. It's like, so it's ridiculous, but at the same time, I mean, you got to figure out and make it work somehow, for whatever works for you, man.
Yeah. With your permission, and you don't have to answer this, and I should have asked you when we were off the air. Only if you feel comfortable with it. If not, we'll move on. Can you kind of fill people in on the incident that happened with your son? Because there's still a lot of people that have heard about it but don't know what happened.
Yeah. I mean, in 2018, around August, I think it was August 19th, I believe. 2018, he was driving for Lyft, and he had 2 passengers with him. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I guess he got into some kind of altercation. Nobody really knows. Not even the people that his passengers were able to give us a direct statement, or they just kind of explained what happened as far as the shooting. But the only thing that they came to a conclusion was road rage. Either my son cut them off, or they cut him off, and
Right.
they exchanged words. My son took off on a red light, and the other car just caught up to him, man, and just fucking blasted, man.
Wow. Wow.
Where he was driving, you know.
And he was hit, obviously.
Yeah, I think there was like five shots maybe or something like that. But I think like 3 hit the car, but only 1 hit him, and lucky it hit the door. So in between the 2 doors, it hit, and then it hit his shoulder, so it kind of slowed down. So you see like a big old scrape on his shoulder, and then it went there, and then it went to his head, and it just got stuck in the middle somewhere, and it just. And thank God it didn't hit nothing vital, man. When the doctors did the CT scan, you know what I'm saying? Because they were still like, well, we don't know what's the state of, you know.
Right.
And so when they did the CT scan, they said, look, when he wakes up, he might not be the same Eric, but just he was already preparing to just be prepared. He goes, but so far as we see right now, there's nothing that the bullet hit, like any vital things. It's just sitting there. So, so that's a good sign. But we're gonna have to wait a few weeks to see how he starts reacting because they had him sedated. So by the time, he started coming around and waking up. But when he started coming around and waking up, a few days later, like he was like recognizing us. So that was a good sign too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now I know people that have been shot and they still have the bullet because they never been able to take it out.
That's him.
Were they able? Oh, they were so.
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh,
Because
wow.
they said that they would have took it out, it would have done more damage. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So they said they go. If we take it out, we're gonna do more damage. It's better we just leave it there.
Wow.
Yeah. So they just left it there, and then they have him on seizure meds, just in case. Thank God he hasn't really had any episodes of seizures or anything like that. But they have him on a meds just in case.
Okay.
Yeah. In case the bullet triggers something, or you just never know. So
Okay.
they're just not taking no chances with that one.
And nobody was ever arrested. Nothing.
Nothing, because the area where it happened, it was like by I think it was between Cypress and Highland. It was like mostly a lot of factories. There was some like houses, but like more down the way. But where it actually happened, there was no cameras in the area. So so they and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
On a Sunday. So it was kind of like dead, in the area regardless.
Right.
Nobody's going to work at that time,
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that he's doing well, and I'm glad you're here. A lot of people may not know that once again, we've been knowing each other since the 90s, And I know you know Antonio Pelayo because I went to one of your events, La Booyah, where you were the host.
Yeah, me and Tanya Estrada, we were hosting it.
I remember you were a wrestler, and you were looking really nice.
Yeah, we're dressed up as a wrestler. Oh, man, I had this big old cape and a crown in it.
That was dope.
With a big old belt, yeah, man. That was all. That was all Tanya Estrada. I got to give it up to her, man. That was her idea. She goes, "Hey, that would be dope if we go, like in some wrestling costumes, but like a king and queen type of theme, man." And I was like, "Cool, let's do it, man." And yeah, and she knew a lady that did costumes, and we went over there. We got fitted. Did some quick, homemade custom costumes because the lady that does costume. She does from her pad, but she does some really good work, man.
Yes, it was really good.
She gets down, man, and for like really reasonable prices too.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Now let me ask you this. Turning the channel a little bit. I was a little sad when the freaking Dodgers lost.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means, but you know what that tells me? Because Dodgers during the regular season had a better record than them. But you know what? None of that matters. It's playoffs is a whole different other ballgame.
It's a whole nother ballgame, yeah.
Okay. Man. So now we got the Atlanta Braves playing the Astros. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday, Atlanta won. I don't know what the score was today because I know they're playing today again. Do you know?
Nah.
Okay. I'm going to pull for Atlanta, seriously, because I don't like what the Astros, what they did to us.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can't cheat your way out of this one, pal.
Yeah, no, for real, man. I mean, they're going to go the full.
Oh, Astros won?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Those Bastros.
But you know what? That's the way the game goes, though, man. They're going to go heads up.
Yes.
Because this is a whole nother series, too. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
This is the championship. So now these guys are going to, they're going to battle to the death, man.
Yes.
So they're going to go all 7 games.
The Bastros. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
okay.
So no se van a dejar,
I know.
They're going to go at it, man.
Now, for all of you guys hating on the Lakers because they're 1-2, they won yesterday without LeBron. Keep in mind that it's a marathon, it's not a sprint.
Yeah.
We're still going to be there at the end.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
all you guys hating, anyways. But now,
that's what people don't get sometimes, man.
Yes.
So, you know, you got to. It's a long run thing, man.
Yeah, you know, I would rather start off slow than start off hot and end slow.
And then slow,
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
So
with a bunch of injuries. And
yeah,
all that.
exactly, exactly. Now, how is your football team doing?
You know what? I'll be honest with you, man. I haven't kept up with football, man.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan, and you know, my son he's a Cowboys fan, so he's been kind of.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Cowboys over here. He's like,
We in the house.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He was looking at your sign over there. He's like, man, I gotta get me one like that.
We in the house, and we play on Halloween, so that's gonna be our treat.
Yeah. Dude.
After that, we'll get the tricks.
Yeah.
So
For real, man.
okay. So now, did you watch the Fury and Tyson? What is it? Wilder and Fury fight, whatever.
The
third fight.
The exhibition fight, or
Yeah,
what was it?
no, it was the third fight between Wilder and Fury. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't think I saw
El
that
Moreno
one.
y El Gabacho.
Yeah, but I don't think I saw that one.
Oh yeah, you could watch it on YouTube now. Yeah, it was actually a pretty good fight. I thank God that I didn't have to pay for that shit. But everybody was going around saying, "Oh, one of the best fights ever." No, stop. Two palookas just fighting, throwing fucking haymakers, bro. Come on, like we seen better fights in the hood.
Yeah, for real.
So
man.
you know,
it's just like a big circus now, man. You know, all the stuff when it comes to sports, bro. It's like it's funny, it's entertaining sometimes, you know, but that's all it is now, man. It's
It
just,
is,
You know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? It's just like one big circus, man.
it is. I mean, let's be honest.
It's like politics, man. It's just one big circus, dude.
Yes. Okay. Hypothetical scenario. Say you go to Las Vegas and you kind of bump shoulders with some dude, and he turns around and he says, "What's up, homie?" And it's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And he calls you out, $1 million. I beat your ass in the ring. Would you fight Mike Tyson for $1 million, Big Citric? And don't lie.
Oh man, Mike Tyson now or
Mike Tyson now?
Man, who knows, man? I'd probably take it, man.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's
Yo,
the worst
Mike,
that can happen? They end up in the grave? Or
Yeah, exactly. Yo, Mike, get at $1 million. You can PayPal him. So.
Yeah, know it.
Okay, did you ever start up your OnlyFans? Cause I know.
Yeah, no, I was about to, man, but you know they don't want to see me without a shirt, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know that's gonna cost a little bit more. You know, I don't think they could afford it.
Yeah, just a little bit more. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, what's the average rate going for right now for OnlyFans?
I think it's
20
like
bucks or-
$20. Yeah, $20. But a lot of these girls went broke because nobody was buying. Nobody was.
Yeah, it's because you know the thing is, you know, a lot of girls they thought it was gonna be easy, just get in,
Real
just
easy.
do this thing, and you know, there's something there. It's like everything else, man. Todo tiene su maña. There's something about it. How,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you approach it. You know, and how do you the kind of content you're putting up, man.
Right.
You know, some girls want to charge like $40 and just show pictures in lingerie.
Yeah.
I could get that for free on IG.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, like seriously. But if you're one of those girls that's sending everybody naked pictures, don't think anybody's gonna pay for your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We already got your chicloso. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anyway, where did that go? I hadn't even started drinking. So, anyways, Citric, I know we got something new. I'm gonna save it for the second half because you're coming out with something that's based on a true story.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so now since episode 10, what has Big Citric been doing?
Man, just, you know, on the grind.
I know it was a pandemic, so
Yeah.
I know things slowed down for everyone.
Yeah.
But kind of give us a picture. Are you still doing stand up?
I'm starting to go harder now.
Okay.
This year, you know, so thanks to Phil Medina, you know, he's producing some shows and a lot of the stuff that he gets booked on, he gets me booked, and it's been working out great, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I just been polishing my shit up, man, and just going hard because when I was really like starting to get into it, the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Everything came to a halt, you know, so it's like now we couldn't do anything.
Right.
So now it was a year of just kind of like sitting around, still trying to do stuff, and we were still working, doing little gigs here and there, like, you know, like we were doing like this new series that we'll talk about in a bit, you know, and so we were doing little stuff here and there, and just trying to survive, bro, because as an entertainer, there was nothing really much we can do, and for a lot of people, you know, unless you know you were a nurse or you worked in construction where they still needed, things still needed to get built, you know, so unless you had, those were the essential jobs, I guess, you know, that we're talking about, you know?
Right.
But entertainers, we're just kind of like just stuck, man.
Yeah.
Comedians, actors, everybody wasn't really doing much, man.
Yeah. You know who because I follow Joe Rogan. I don't know if you're a fan of Joe Rogan. Yeah. He's been doing a lot of stand-up lately.
Yeah.
Now, I've never seen none of Joe Rogan's stand-up. Have you?
Yeah, he's funny, though.
I was going to say, is he funny?
Yeah, he's funny, man.
Okay, so he's worth going to go see.
Yeah,
okay, so whenever he's out here, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, he's good, man.
You know, because you look at his podcast, and it's probably one of the few podcasts that I watch, and he's always so serious, and he's well educated, even though he's drinking whiskey or whatever and smoking weed, which is so dope that you could do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
But he got the $100 million.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like his comedy. His comedy's kind of the same way, dog. Like, he gives you that straight, no filter shit, where it's like how can I explain, like it's, in other words, he's giving you facts and he's giving you, but in a funny way, though.
In a funny way, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So you look at it, you're like, oh, damn, it's that kind of comedy like that, though. He's just giving you too raw.
Recently, my son helped me, because I have not seen it, so I don't know if you have seen it. The Dave Chappelle stand-up, last one. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. Though.
Okay, now, it made controversy, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a guilty one to say that I don't really know what caused the controversy. Can you kind of fill us in if you do know? Because supposedly there was a lot of people like coming at him for some of the stuff that he said.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't even know all the letters, though. But the LGBTQB or
LGBTQ. I don't know.
Like, I get confused with all the letters, and I have mad respect for them. I have mad respect for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love everybody. Of
course,
you're a human being. You're a human being. Doesn't matter. Like all
right.
And the way Dave Chappelle delivered his, everything he's been, just his comedy in general, not even just talking about this special. I thought that, I just think the way he delivers his comedy, it's so relevant and just like so, like he gives you the facts, man, and it's funny and he's talking real stuff without disrespecting anybody, bro.
Right.
He's not disrespecting anybody, but they just can't stand it. That he makes certain comments about certain things. People have just become too sensitive over dumb shit because it's not. What he was trying to make his point. Like, it's okay to kill a black man, but you can't hurt a gay person's feelings. That kind of what I'm saying. Like,
very true.
And I just think what I'm saying. Like bullying in general is not right. Regardless.
Right.
But that's just gonna happen no matter what, dog.
Right.
No matter if you're gay, straight, white, black,
right?
Mexican, whatever. It's gonna. There's gonna be bullying no matter what. That's just the way life is, man. Society in general.
Right.
But some people just want to take it more and do it more than what it really is.
Right. Right. Okay. Like for an example, I'm a huge Halloween Michael Myers fan guy. Yeah. Okay. By the way, I'm the Mexican Michael Myers, just to let you guys know. Yeah, so if you come and go get some candy, I'm gonna be Michael Myers with a sombrero and zarape. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, exactly. Unas ostrich boots. So what happened was, this last Michael Myers movie, he kills a gay couple. Yeah. Okay. Once again, much love, much respect to my gay friends. I got nothing against nobody, but I'm just trying to make a point on something that's out there right now, because he killed a gay couple. I don't know what coalition is coming against the filmmaker of Michael Myers Halloween that Michael Myers is homophobe because he killed a gay couple. But
you already know it's not true.
Yeah, but here's my thing: he kills straight people too.
Yeah, he kills everybody.
I mean, is he a straightophobe?
Yeah.
I don't like.
He doesn't. What's the word? He doesn't discriminate.
Yeah.
He don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gay, you're straight.
Exactly.
He's out to kill. That's it. That's why a lot of this shit don't make sense. Come on, man.
Well, it's kind of like Freddy, Michael Myers, and like Jason. Many times they kill people when they're boning.
Yeah.
The girls on top, and the motherfucker goes, nobody's ever complained about that. Nobody, I think they don't like sex, so he kills the people that. So if you're not having sex, you're safe.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not safe.
Yeah.
So
but dog.
And I know you're not safe either. So I just think sometimes things are just blown out. Just let it be.
Yeah.
Just let it be.
I think sometimes people just do things for attention too, though.
We live in a world where, like there was something I posted of like money is not the root of all evil anymore. Attention is.
Attention, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seems like, what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing against that, to each his own, but it seems like people are not, these days, man, are willing to do anything for attention.
Anything, bro.
Sometimes some of the shit is funny and some of the shit is just like, damn, that shit's wild.
Yeah, bro.
You start thinking about it like, damn, man, like I can't believe it, but Hey, like I said, people are gonna do what they're gonna do at the end of the day, man. And to each his own, man. But that's what the world is gone. It's all about attention.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up something that just made headlines because I saw it on the news today. Are you familiar with a guy named Jin Kid?
Jin Kid.
Yeah, Jin and then Kid, Jin Kid. Okay, this is how the news portrayed him, that he is a huge star on TikTok. Here's the crazy part. I just recently started following him on Instagram. He's got a huge following on Instagram. He's a guy that he acts like Scarface, Al Pacino.
Okay.
And dude, this guy does an amazing job. Amazing job, okay? Well, this guy, I guess he's married. His wife filed a restraining order against him. He went into his daughter's tablet, put an app in, so when he's not there, he can turn it on with his phone, listen in real life, and hear his wife boning.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So, it sounded like a tennis match.
Super kiki vato in there.
This bastard went in, because they got him on camera. Today, you're going to get caught, bro. Whatever you do, you're going to get caught.
Fuck yeah.
He walks into this apartment building and kills her, blasts her ass.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And they arrested his ass. And they arraigned him today, and he was there crying.
Damn, that's nuts.
You know?
Man.
Yeah, bro. But he literally did that. Bro, let me tell you something. Let me save some of you guys' lives. If any of you guys are involved, let the girl go, bro.
Yeah.
Let the girl go. It's not worth it.
It's not even worth it, man.
Yeah, he's doing the rest of his life. Ya se chingó la vida. You know what I thought he was going to do when he got arrested? My lawyer is so good. Yeah, but you know what? My condolences to the family, bro. But this guy, I don't know if he really went to his head that he was this mega star.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like they showed him crying at the arraignment, bro. Damn, Jin Kid, and I need to unfollow him, pero yeah, I'll show you his.
I gotta look it up, man.
Yeah,
that's wild, bro.
Yeah,
that's wild, man.
But like I said, bro, social media is just social media. And here's one thing that I learned, Citric. My son sent me this a long time ago. He sent me a post that said, being famous on social media is like being rich in Monopoly.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's real shit, man. I always tell people, like, man, it's just social media hype.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it is what it is. Like, I just use it just to promote shit and get my clown on there, though. But
that's all it is for.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got people on there that they're trying to portray a certain lifestyle, certain shit, and none of that shit is true, dog. And then they get other people, like, so caught up in that, you know, and it just becomes one big ass, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to call it, though.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. That's why I just call it hype. Social media hype. Like,
social media hype.
Like, yeah, Flavor said the best, though. Don't believe the hype.
And 911's a joke.
Yeah,
so,
man. For real.
I know you're a hip hop head. And a lot of people may not know that. Yeah. Okay, they might just know you from the movies. They may know you as comedy, but they don't know you're a hip hop head, old school hip hop head. By chance, did you happen to watch the verses between Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One?
You know what? I haven't, bro. To be honest, man.
Oh, dude, when it was live,
it was on point.
Dude, it was off the gancho. It was. You know, and here's what I loved about it. Okay, they came out. Big Daddy Kane would do the one song, Warm It Up Kane. This guy would come out and do, you know, Love's Gonna Get You or whatever. They would come out and do another song, and then their DJs, Kid Capri, and then you had DJ Scratch come out and do that, you know. But what I loved about it, that it was all done out of love. You know, se estaban apoyando, like they were cheering each other on, you know. And
they're all legends, man.
Yes. You know? So here's what I suggested the other day, and I read a comment. And I kind of want to bring it up to your attention and tell me what you think. I said, you know what I would like to do? Chicano rap versus. Yeah. So let's just say if I'm a rapper, you're still an active rapper, and I say, you come out and do, you know, Dope House in the Ghetto. Yeah. Then you rap 2 verses. I come out and do my 2 verses. Yeah. While you're rapping, I'm like, hell yeah, that's the shit. That's the type of vibe and atmosphere I want to do, you know, for our people.
Yeah, same structure, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I right away started getting all the negative comments. You're going to start shit you're not going to want. Our Raza can never get along.
That's the problem, man. People start thinking negative like that.
Yes.
Man, you know? It's
yes.
possible.
It's possible.
It's possible to make it work.
Yes.
It's just that you got too many people thinking negative, man. It won't work.
Right.
It can't work, man.
Right,
You know
right. Do me one quick favor. If you could tip the mic a little bit towards you. There you go. Yeah, you speak a little bit closer if you can. See, and that's the thing that we can't. But I asked this one person one time that what I wanted to do. I wanted to film the Stevie on a documentary.
Yeah.
And he gave me 10 reasons why I couldn't. It would never work. And then I asked another guy. I don't never work. You're gonna need this. You're gonna need a team. You're gonna need lighting. And I said, okay, you already told me how it cannot work. You gave me 10 reasons. Can you give me one how it can? And they didn't know.
They didn't know how to.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Yeah, because you know what? And a lot of times it's not their fault, man. It's just that it's been instilled already,
Yes.
you know, over generations and shit, man.
Yes.
And you got to kind of find a way to break that, man, you know, and start thinking more positive and like, you know what? If they did it, it could be done on you know, with our people. With, you know, if we all come together, we all think on a positive note, it'll happen.
It'll happen, bro.
You know what I'm saying? People just need to put egos aside, you know, all that stuff, man, and you know, and be more on a positive attitude. Anything is possible with a positive attitude.
Yeah, so that's what I would like to do at the beginning of the year. Hopefully, start a versus. I've already contacted certain people, and they were down.
That'd be dope.
You know, one thing I would not do if somebody gets mad. Here's what we want to do. We want to put it up on the live chat, and then put, you know, who do you favor or who do you want?
Yeah.
Like Big Citric or Tony. And if they say Tony, I'm not going to be like, hell yeah, I'm the champion of the world, and you know, Citric is whack. No, we leave it up to the fans.
Yeah.
You know, and that would encourage me to call up my people, and you encourage your people. Vote for me tonight. Vote for me tonight. You know.
Yeah,
but
no, real talk, man. I think that would work, man.
yeah, I'm hoping to do it, man. I'm hoping to do it. But so much negativity came to me with don't do it. It's wrong. The shit's gonna start off. People are gonna get, you know.
You know what it is too is that they view it in a negative manner, like so and so versus so and so, like it's a boxing match. But in reality, it's not, man. It's like some OGs getting together.
That's all it
and
is.
Celebrating their shit.
That's all it is.
Together.
That's all it is.
You know, and that's how people need to look at it. It's not a fucking boxing match, you know.
There's no chingazos.
There's no chingazos, man. You know.
Yeah, man. Okay, now Citric. Now, when it comes to stand up, is it as easy as it looks? Or is it nerve-wracking out there, man?
It's nerve-wracking, bro.
No shit?
Yeah, no, man. If my boy Phil Medina, man, he'll tell you, man, every time we're about to go on, he goes, you ready? And I go, nah, fool, I'm nervous, man. And he always tell me, you'll be all right. You know,
like when you go out there, because I have not witnessed a Citric stand-up. So do you call yourself Big Citric, or do you have a different name?
I just was Big Citric.
Big Citric, you like
Anthony Campos, a.k.a. Big Citric, you know?
Okay, do you ever go out there and like, ladies, how are you? Big Citric, yeah. Make some noise.
Yeah, big dick trick in the house. Like, nah,
do you ever get girls like, a ver, let me see.
Yeah, I just go out there, you know, and just you know, chop it up, try to warm the crowd up a little bit, you know.
Okay, and how long?
Like hip hop style in a way, a little bit, yeah.
And how long? See, and you're already experienced in being up on stage,
yeah.
But how?
It's a totally different experience, yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask. Like, is it a really totally different experience than from rapping?
Yeah, dog. Because you know, when you're doing music, you're out there with a couple of the homies. You know, they're doing their verses, you're doing your verses, backups, all that.
Right.
The music, you got the music to fall back on, you know, the music is vibing. But when you're out there doing stand-up, it's just you, the mic, and the crowd, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta deliver those punchlines. The timing gotta be right.
The timing.
To catch them, good, though. Yeah.
Now, I know rappers that have forgotten their lyrics at times.
And that's happened to me.
Okay. Does it happen with comedy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the other day we were at a show. I did a show with, it was me, Phil, and Benny Benna, and a couple other comedians, and we were over in El Sereno. And I remember I did my set. I was supposed to do like I think it was like 7 minutes, but it ended up coming out like 6 minutes or something. Like I missed like a whole minute piece. And then I remember like, oh shit, no wonder, I forgot this one piece. But it still worked though, you know? Like,
right.
Just kind of like I was able to blend it in somehow. But
now, what do you usually average for a stand-up? Like how many minutes? Do they say 10 minutes, 7 minutes, 15 minutes? Like, how long do you usually get when you go up there?
Like right now, because I'm still considered a beginner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I've done acting, for a long time, comedy acting, but stand-up is totally it's a whole nother ball game.
Right.
So I'm still like in the beginning stage, you know? I'm still a beginner. So I'm just doing like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, but I'm working my way up. Like Phil's been helping me, work my way up from 5 minutes to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then it goes, and then once you get comfortable with that, we'll add another 5 minutes. So we're doing it 5 minutes at a time.
Okay.
And shit, yeah.
Now, I just have to ask before we go to commercial. Does 5 minutes seem like an eternity up there?
It does, though.
No shit.
Yeah, so usually I'm between 5 and 7 minutes, but yeah, it feels like you're there for a long time. But sometimes it depends, though. If it's a fun crowd, like you catch it right from you feel the vibe right away from the beginning, and then the rest of the show just goes smooth, dog. Like before you know it, it's like it's done. But for the most part, yeah, when you're struggling, you get those laughs, or you're just not having a good day, dog, it feels like it's forever up there, man.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to come back after 10 minutes, and we're going to talk about what you got coming.
All right.
And people need to check it out, okay? If not, unsubscribe. Anyways, everybody, once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know that Big Dick Trick is in the house, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Hey, how you doing? It's me, Little Easy E, Eric, right? And a lot of you know me, know I like to smile. And to thank for my beautiful smile, I want to thank Occidental. That's Occidental in Hollywood. So check this out. For all your dental needs, be sure to come to them, because they'll be there to take care of you. That's Occidental in Hollywood. Check them out.
What's up with it, dog? It's West Coast Gilly on Roadium Radio with the legend Tony A. the Wizard on Tony Vision. You know what it is, West Coast to the fullest. Believe that.
What's up, everybody? This is Stefan Royer listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Doughboy Tony. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with West Coast legend Tony A. the Wizard.
What up? It's your boy Lottie the G, straight out of Santa Ana, CA, and we right here live in the mix with the West Coast legend Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio, Tony Vision on YouTube.
Yo, what's up, world? This is Cool 187, above the law in the building. And you're tuned in to Roadium Radio with my man Tony A. the Wizard.
What's up, this is Darren Vegas. You're on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Real West Coast hip-hop history right here.
Yo, what up? Sleepy Malo in the house, here at the Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard, giving us our voice back. One of the realest motherfuckers I know.
What's up, homie? Show me Frankie Quinones, a.k.a. Creeper from Cholo P. And you're listening to Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. That's what's up right there.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Cujo the Savage. I'm right here with Tony A. the Wizard, Roadium Radio. Everybody stay tuned, man. It's a motherfucking hit.
Yo, shout out to Roadium Radio, Tony A. the Wizard, your boy Pablo Nunez right here in the studio. Be about it, people.
¿Qué onda, muchacho? Ahí viene este miro. King with the Black Skin and Negrito de Los Angelitos, and you're checking out that Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
¿Qué hubo, Raza? This is Wicked from the Brown Side here on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. You know.
What up, it's your homeboy Infinite TGM, chilling with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you guys go check that out.
What's good? It's your boy Spanky Loco, and you tuning in to Roadium Radio with that motherfucking legend, Mr. Tony A. You know what time it is, West.
Hey, what up? This is Rebello the Dawn.
And this is Dominator.
And we came straight from the 805 ready to slap that motherfucking meat on your grill, bitch.
Roadium Radio, Central Coast Click.
What up?
What up with it? This your boy OG Magoo, Los Angeles airbrush artist, big chillin' on site with the homie Tony the Wizard on Roadium Radio. All gas, no brakes. Let's get it.
Man, you're not listening to LA Icon, man. Right here live with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard on Roadium Radio. Blah!
What's up? This is A.DA, the Spanish Fly, with that reintroduction right here on Roadium Radio with my boy, the Wizard, Tony A.
Yeah, what up? It's Spanish Fly MC, Big MOC, Mr. Mokes MC, on the Roadium Radio Show, baby, with Tony A, the Grand Wizard. Let's go.
Johnny D from Spanish Fly on Roadium Radio. Your one and only Theo with the giant Cheeto.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Trish Toledo, and I'm over here with Tony A at Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 p.m.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Blanca. Bobby D presents Uncle Snoop's Army. Chilling right here at Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you tune in Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. on YouTube.
What up, West Coast and all hip-hop fans? This is your girl, Violet Brown, and I'm here with Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, this is Daniel Jones, the D to the motherfucking G Media Clips. Here with your boy, Tony A. the Wizard on the Roadium Radio Show.
Check 1 2 1 2. This is Roger Live, and you are in tune to the sounds of Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio West Coast.
And welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 206. And I brought out the Espolón. If I ever do my tequila brand, I'm going to call it Tonquila, or name it after this one, Espolón, but not Espolón, pero El Pelón. So that's what I want to do. So without further ado, once again, Big Dick Trick, how are you doing, brother? You messed up by saying that, so now ya se me pegó.
Big Dick Trick in the house.
In the house.
Yeah, no,
so he took a little shot. We're gonna take a shot to your future.
Yeah, no,
okay.
Your
So.
future too, Congratulations, all the episodes, man, and the show running strong, bro.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Okay. We know that this is October. We got a couple of more days for Halloweeny.
Yeah.
Has Halloween ever been, growing up, man, any of your favorite holidays?
Yeah, when I was little, man, just going out for the candy.
What do you mean when you were little? It still is for me. I know.
Going trick-or-treating and all that. You know what? I never really got into it as an adult, man, like going to parties and dressing up. Yeah, well, I dressed up once in a while. We went to, a couple parties here and there, but it wasn't really like my thing, to go partying and shit. But I dig, the decorations and, and going like to the haunted houses and Macy's, shit like that, yeah.
Okay. Growing up, what was your favorite holiday? If you had one.
Thanksgiving doggy.
Thanksgiving doggy is coming up. Okay.
All you can eat.
Yeah. We need to have at least 2 Thanksgivings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, Thanksgiving.
Because I can't get enough, on Thanksgiving, man. I always start a turkey tour, man, and
tour.
I try to hit at least 10 pads in one night. And
hell yeah!
I get to that 3rd pad and I'm done, man.
I'll take the leg doggy.
Yeah.
Okay.
To go plates at least.
Yes, exactly. Tacos de turkey. That's what we say. Tacos de turkey.
Or the tortas. Put the stuffing, the mashed potatoes in the turkey and the French bread.
And un pinche bolillo. Okay, everybody, if you guys have never had tacos dorados, or taquitos with turkey meat in them, they're fucking delicious, homie.
Yeah, they're banging. I've had those, man.
They're banging. Okay. Growing up, if you had one, what was your favorite Halloween costume? What were you?
Man, as far as me having a costume?
Yeah, like growing up as a kid.
One of my favorite ones was Evel Knievel.
Evel Knievel?
Yeah, I remember my mom bought me the suit. And
no shit.
They had they was the suit with the mascara.
Yeah.
The rubber band. So the rubber band was the helmet and the face.
Yeah.
Evel Knievel, and then the suit. With the flag and everything.
So you were Viva Knievel.
Yeah.
Okay. Evel Knievel. I thought you were gonna say the Power Ranger, but no. Now, for me, was El Diablo. Everybody knows my mind suggests me like the damn devil. But I will say this, that at a young age, I was always like Halloween orientated with my kids. So my daughter, who is now like 26, she was just recently married. She made a TikTok video where she put a picture of me when I'm holding hands with a little girl, and I was like Michael Myers. And now that she's older, she's gone to the house out in Pasadena where they filmed all the Michael Myers, and she makes her own little TikTok videos and shit like that. So to me, that brings me joy that shit that I shared with my kids, they like and they still do,
That's dope, man.
But if any, favorite scary movie of all time?
Favorite scary movie of all time?
Were you into scary movies? Let me ask you that first.
I'll be honest now.
For reals?
Yeah, I never really got into it, man.
Okay, well, what kind of movies were you into if you were into any of them? Comedy, action, porn?
Debbie Does Dallas.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can never go wrong with that shit right there.
Yeah.
Then we created one called Debbie Does the Looters.
That was 3D.
That was 3D. Though.
You had to go to 7-Eleven and get the glasses.
No, man. I mean, as far as scary movies, I never really got into it, other than the comedy ones, the scary movie 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
I watched them all though, like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and all that.
Okay.
And I thought Freddy Krueger was just comedy more than anything.
Yeah. What about The Exorcist? You ever see The Exorcist?
I seen that one. That one did scare the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, man. When I first saw it.
Now, can you watch it today still, or not really? And it still has the same type of effect.
I cannot. I could watch it, but I wouldn't have the same type of effect, though.
Okay, see, I cannot, bro.
I don't know. It's just weird, though. Like I just kind of know, like okay, yeah, it's a movie, But but it can't happen, though.
It can't happen. Okay, say you come home at 3:00 in the morning, you turn it on. Oh, The Exorcist. You have una torta con todo, horchata, and you're watching. All of a sudden, you hear.
The chainsaw or the Llorona crane?
No, the fucking lie exorcist. But okay, growing up, I'll tell you another scary movie of mine was a movie called The Omen. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay, that one was scary. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that one was scary. Yeah, Leatherface.
Yes,
yeah,
Leatherface. Hell yeah.
I remember that one too, man.
Here's another one that scared a lot of people. Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws, bro.
Yeah, it did,
I still know people today that won't go to the beach.
Man, I won't go to the beach because I don't even know how to swim.
Right.
But that's the reason why I didn't learn how to swim, Dougie, because I don't want to confront Jaws, out in the ocean. I was like, I'm cool, man. So I never learned how to swim. So I'm trying to learn now. But
hey, what's funny? Okay, I was a teenager, bro. I think I was like 19, and me and my family opened up our first video store in the 80s. Okay, and I was working that motherfucker like from 9 to 9 at night. Okay. So my imagination is going wild with all these movies. Yeah. So keep in mind, I'm a teenager. And I start looking at boxes, because back then it was VHS.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
Yeah, so I start looking at like Bruce Lee movies. And then I look at Jaws. And then I think, who would win if Bruce Lee fought Jaws?
Well, it depends. If Jaws has some feet, probably Jaws.
Probably Jaws. Yeah. Or you watch the Lucha Libre movies like Mil Máscaras. Will Mil Máscaras beat The Exorcist?
Man, that's a big good one. Start wrestling her.
Yeah, he would jump on the corner of her bed on her.
Get her a headlock. Bitch, start turning your head.
Salte, cabrona. Salte. Oh, man. But you know what? I think to a certain extent, that's what they kind of did with those movies, scary movies, huh?
Yeah.
That's what they did. So, yeah, I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, no, real tight. It was comedy, man.
Yeah, comedy. Speaking of comedy, you got something coming out. You're a part of something. Elaborate, school us, let us know, when can we expect it, where can we watch it, what is it?
Well, basically, we've been working on this series that's coming out in November next month with on Tubi TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna premiere. It's not gonna be exclusive. I think it's just gonna premiere there. They're gonna show all the episodes, and then from there, it's supposed to move on to other networks.
So it's like a series.
Yeah, and it's called Ghetto Busters, and it's brought to you by Falcon Pictures and Deanna Lamb Productions. And basically, it's just a spoof off of Ghostbusters.
Okay.
But instead of hunting ghosts, we're hunting burnouts in the neighborhood.
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to Concrete. Concrete. He's the lead ghetto buster.
Okay.
In this, he plays Jalapeno. He's the lead star. And then there's Ricky Montez, plays his partner. It starts off with them, and then Alicia Ingram. She's like the secretary. And then there's this other guy, Max. He plays White Boy Ray. So it starts off with those three guys, and then eventually I come in on episode 2.
Okay.
I come in as the third ghetto buster. So you got to kind of, once you see, you'll catch the drift of the whole thing. I don't want to give away too much of it, but it's basically that, man. We're hunting burnouts in the neighborhood,
Okay.
And we're just a bunch of fucking slacks ourselves, man. Trying to be superheroes in the hood.
Right. Now,
and Deanna Molay, too. She plays the hot mom in there, and she's comedy too.
Who plays Slimer?
We don't got a Slimer in that one. Man.
So if you guys,
eventually, I think we will.
Okay, make sure you guys get at him for Slimer.
Right? Get a Marshmallow Man in there too, man.
Exactly. Now, I saw. I don't know if it's true because I chopped it up here with him. Martin Moreno, is he in it?
He's in episode 2.
Okay.
Him and Jovan Armand, and then my other homie Phil Medina.
Okay.
My boy Phil. Yeah. So they're all in episode 2, and just to give a little bit of the plot on episode 2, we're all trying out to be that third Ghetto Busters.
Oh, okay.
To be on the team as the Ghetto Busters,
Okay.
And long story short, I win.
There it is there.
But I'm not gonna give too much away though, man.
Yeah. Now, is there any like male exotic dancer scenes where you're
yeah, doggy. Oh man, but yeah, so Martinez in there, and Phil and Jovan in the comedy, man.
Okay, so and on Tubi, On
Tubi, yeah.
Okay, on Tubi
yeah.
and Ghetto Busters.
So it'll be free. You just gotta download the app.
Okay.
And, you know, it's kind of like Pluto TV with commercials. You know.
Okay.
So,
okay.
but it'll be free. You know, there'll be commercials, but you'll be able to watch it for free.
Okay. Now, how long have you guys been working on this? When did the filming start on this?
We started actually during the pandemic, man.
Yeah.
And we were just doing little dates here and there, you know, and trying to make it work because obviously, you know, because of COVID. You know, everything was just, you know, productions weren't working.
That's fucked up.
It was just, everything was all fucked up. So we made it work one way or another. You know, there was a COVID team on set, you know, and we had to follow all the protocols and we had to get tested before we went on set and like a day or two before, you know, so we had to follow all protocols.
So the COVID team was pretty much abuelitas with Vicks and 7-Up.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, and Band-Aids.
and a candle.
And lemon.
Yeah, you can't, and crackers.
And crackers.
So, yeah, so we need like 7-Up to burp it out.
Real, man. Ponle limón.
Okay, so you guys started during the pandemic. So about how many episodes is there? Can you give that away?
Right now there's like 5.
Okay.
5 episodes. So basically that's what's considered the season right now.
Right.
It's a short season, right? But if it gets picked up by like, I don't know, another network or something else that they might just say, you know what, we want the whole series, but we want more episodes, then that's an open option.
Right.
You know?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
You want another one, bro?
Yeah, fuck it, man. So that's the situation with that, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now it's 5 episodes, but
hold on.
That's
Right there.
dog. Thank you.
To the rim.
Yeah, to the rim, dog. Rim job. Like 4.
So 5 episodes.
Yeah, no, so that's where it's at with that, you know, and they're already talking about a season 2. So
hell yeah.
I don't know, you know, I don't know how many episodes they're talking about season 2. More episodes, obviously.
Right.
So I don't know exactly what's the situation with that on that end, but yeah, man, it's you know it's been great, man, working with all these cats, man, and with Concrete and Ricky and you know and the homie Vic Damone is doing music on there, you know.
Vic Damone,
the homie Lyrics 559, you know, he's one of the main bad guys in there, you know. And,
okay.
You know, so and he's also part of Falcon Pictures, and you know, so you know, shout out to all the cats, man, Danny, Shaggy, and you know, and everybody from you know the whole cast, man. Is just like you know, it's been a good work, man. Good work with working with these guys, man.
You know, and for people that like maybe had never been on a set, I know that sometimes like being in the studio recording tracks, it's work.
Yeah.
We know that. Is being on the set the same way? I've never done any acting, so I'm asking, is it work? Like, is it the same way it is like you would go into a studio? I know it's a little different.
Yeah.
But I know the reason why I'm bringing this up, because a lot of times when I tell people I'm going to go to the studio, they think it's a party.
Yeah.
No, it's work. You got to lay down the track, get your own little rough mix, drop the vocals if you haven't written to them already. It's work.
Yeah.
When you go onto a set and you work, is it fun or is there days you're just like, get the fuck out of here?
You know what? I could honestly say that working with the Falcon Pictures company and the whole Ghetto Busters cast, it was work because we had to do what we had to do, work.
Right.
You know, we had to report at a certain time and get up, you know, by a certain time. So on that aspect, it was work, but at the same time, it was a real relaxed environment, man.
Right.
Because the majority of the cast and crew, we all knew each other.
Yeah.
We worked on other projects before, though. So
Right.
it was just like a family thing, you know, just hanging out with the homies
Right.
and with your brothers and sisters, just hanging out, having a good time, you know. And you know, we'd have our days, you know, we just, after work, we go back to an Airbnb because we were filming most of the episodes were filmed up in Madera County, you know.
Okay.
So we would go up there and we go, you know, we would get an Airbnb. We would stay at an Airbnb. We go back to the Airbnb and it was just a big old party, all cast and crew, just hanging out, just having a good time. So, and it was kind of like that on set, you know, the same way, like you're hanging out, just barbecuing, but you're working, you know.
That's dope.
You're doing shit and you're doing something you love, you know. So it just didn't feel like work. Because I've been on some sets, man, where it's just like really uptight, man, like. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even look somebody the wrong way. You can't look at the director the wrong way without getting fired, dog. Like I've been on some really, really uptight sets, man. And then, you know, and then I've been on a lot of relaxed ones. For the most part, most of them are good. Like when I worked with George Lopez on the Lopez.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. Let's give a quick recap because once again, you were here episode 10. A lot of people that are watching may not know that you were in 2 seasons, if I'm correct, with George Lopez. Please shed a little bit of light on that.
Yeah, so basically the show was called Lopez. It was on TV Land It premiered back in 2016, and it went on live on TV Land. We did 16 and 17, and now both seasons are on Amazon, on Prime. So we worked, we did that. We did for 2 seasons of that, and it was a great time, man. Working with George too, man. And it was that one, obviously it was way more professional, way bigger budget,
right?
Working with George Lopez, a legend,
Yeah.
So in the beginning, it was kind of like intense for me, and it was just like, because I had never done television before,
right?
On that level,
right.
So I was just like, it was really intense for me, man. But George was, like really, really cool, man, about teaching me the ropes, man, and giving me a lot of priceless information, man,
yeah.
and priceless, schooling, man, because he was basically schooling me on improvisation, timing, everything, and so I learned a lot from that, man. But at the same time, like I said, it was work, and I always there on time, because George, that's one thing. George, he likes to clown. He likes to clown and get his clown out with everybody, hang out and bullshit.
Right.
But when it's time to work, it's time to work.
Yeah, you
man,
gotta be in your A game.
You gotta be in your A game, exactly, man. So doing that, dog, I learned a lot from him on that, And it was like, you had to be on your toes, but at the same time, it was relaxed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a good environment. And I learned a lot, man, from George, man. Like, I learned a lot of priceless gems from him,
Like you said, improvisation or
improv, yeah.
Improv. Is there time? I know you're given a script, but are you allowed to how would you say, if let's just say I deliver a line and your line is to read, like, yeah, sure. Can you add to that if you wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, and that was the thing with this series with Lopez, that they kind of let us do our own thing. We kind of like, okay, just go off the script, but if you have something to add to it, and then we would do maybe like 3 or 4 takes with like sticking to the script,
right?
And then they would let us do a couple takes, just improv and just whatever comes out, man, and just do it, see what happens. And a lot of those takes were used, man.
Yeah.
Because it just was just natural and it was just funny, man. It was just comedy, man.
I went to this one. I guess they call it a reading. I guess where people come in and try out for a part. I don't know what
the audition.
The audition, I guess. Okay. And there was this one guy. Fuck, bro. And his lines were like, "Hey, motherfucker, what are you looking at?" And this guy literally had the paper and he was like, "Hey, motherfucker, what are you looking at?" In my mind, I was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
And that's the thing about acting, man. You just got to make it as natural as possible, man. Like, you got to put yourself in that situation.
Right.
In other words, basically. But a lot of people sometimes they don't comprehend that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's just like, just be you, basically, man. Just like, how would you say? Like, somebody says, "Hey, motherfucker, what the fuck? Where's my shit at?" Like, how would you say it?
Dude, I couldn't fucking forget. I walked away saying, "Hey, motherfucker, what are you?"
It was just stuck in your head the whole time.
Yeah, like a director was like, "That's him right there.
Yeah.
That's it." The hell?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just it has this little technique to it, but at the same time, it's like my boy Manny Jimenez from Suspect Entertainment. One of the guys that started Suspect Entertainment. He always told me, the key to acting is not acting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he told me. He goes,
Yes.
The key to acting is not acting. That's it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. And I know I shared this story before. I met that guy. What the fuck's his name? He's like a Christian minister now. Oh man, I'll remember his name. Kirk Cameron. Okay. I guess when he was a kid, he had a little show.
I think it was the show Growing Pains.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay. I was at a bookstore and he was right behind me and he was just standing against the wall like this. I don't know why he was just looking at me. And I turned around and he was smiling at me. He was like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" And when we was talking, it literally felt like I knew this guy. Uh-huh. And I guess what I took away from talking to him for like 10 minutes was that this guy was a natural. It's almost like somebody saw him and said, "The way you are, I just want to put you on the big screen." Like there was no acting. It was just him. You know what I'm saying? And I like that you said that. The key to acting is no acting.
And that's kind of how I got discovered.
Yeah. Share that, please.
Mike Judge, pretty much, the guy that does King of the Hill, and Beavis and Butthead, the creator and the voices of Beavis and Butthead and all that. And he did Hank Hill, Off the Space. And, he did he did a movie in 2004 called Idiocracy, you know, and I'm in, you know, I played the Secretary of Defense in that, and the way you know what I'm saying, that I got that part through brownpride.com, the homie Sal Rojas. You know, he had a website that which he was showcasing all kinds of Latino hip hop, and they found my mug on there somehow, and they you know, they wanted to get, how could we get a hold of this guy?
He's a good looking dude.
Yeah, I don't think it was that. They were focusing on the big size because I was bigger at that time, you know. But I guess they just they liked the look, you know, because they were looking for like a big Mexican.
Right.
But they didn't know exactly what they were looking for at the time.
Right.
Until I stepped into the audition, because I wasn't even going to go, but I ended up going, you know, Sal hit me up. He goes, hey, bro, you never know, man. Here's the information. You give him a call. You never know what might come out of this shit. I say, all right, you know, I'll give him a call.
Right.
But I wasn't going to call. Because at that time, I was doing the Pueblo Café stuff, you know, the Browntown turned into Spanish, and we did Pueblo Café. We just signed with a big major label, dog. We were getting ready to go on tour and all this shit. So acting wasn't in my the back of my head or nothing. I wasn't even tripping on that. But the opportunity presented itself, and I wasn't gonna take it. But everybody kept convincing me to take it. My boy Brown Güero, rest in peace. You know, that was part of the group at the time. He kept telling me to his door, "You gotta go, man. This is my judge, man.
Right.
You never know what could happen to that, you know." So I ended up going, and we did the video. It was an audition on video with just the two casting directors.
Yeah.
And then they called me up like a couple of days later, and they go, "Hey, Mike just saw the video, and he was rolling, man. So he wants to meet you in person. He wants to do a reading with you, man. So he's coming in a couple of weeks." So, and I had never done an audition in my life. That was the first time I had auditioned. The only two things I had ever done, as far as acting, was in 1992 we did. We were in the prison scene for Death Row, the Dr. Dre and
Ghetto Child.
Little Ghetto Boy.
Little Ghetto Boy,
in the video, with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg from the first Chronic album, and that was through Steve Yano.
Yes.
Steve Yano hit us up and he goes, "Hey man, you guys want to be in Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg's new video, Little Ghetto Boy?" He goes, "They need a bunch of cholos." I go, "We're there, Dougie." Yeah. So Yano picked us up in the morning. I remember he picked us up. We went over there and we did that. So we did background on that. Was a Booyah Tribe, Kid Frost, us, and a few other heads, man.
But you know what? Let me give a shout out to Mario Chavez, the Scanners photographer.
Oh yeah, Scanners photographer.
Because he took those pictures.
Yeah. He took those pictures and those pictures have been shown all over the world.
All over the world, bro. Yeah, that's true,
it was
bro.
with Dre and Snoop, man, and Frost is in their proper dose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was us at that time. The group was called Browntown, you know, with Shotgun and DJ Clear and Skinny, you know, and so we did that, dog, and so that was the only that, and then and 10 years later, 2002. I did a background work on a movie called El Padrino with Damien Chapa and Tiny Lester, the one that, the guy that played Debo, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we did that, and so that was the only acting experience like I really had, dog. Like,
and then the acting experience you had when you were in that relationship for
well, yeah, dog, you know, that's a whole other thing.
I was acting.
Though. Yeah.
Now I'm only playing.
Yeah, dog, you know what I'm saying? That was that was the only acting experience I had. So then in 2004, when they hit me with to go read for Idiocracy, I had never done an audition in my life.
Right,
you know? So I kind of knew the way the process went because I had seen like some of the homies, like the homie we were talking about, the Machete, Wasim Chavez, you know, he was one of the first guys that were coming out of East LA doing movies and music, you know? And so we kind of knew the way the process went, but I had never done that. I seen him do it. So I went and I did it, dog, and they hit me up, and 2 months later, you know, I was signing contracts, man. I was in there.
How do you enjoy acting compared to rapping, bro? Do you prefer that over rapping, or is it about a tie?
You know what? I think these days, I think I kind of prefer the acting more, only because the rapping, it just got to a point where it's just like, okay, like I just felt like over the years. The records that we made, I just felt like, okay, we said what we had to say, and that was it. You know?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I've always loved music, no matter what.
Of course.
But then at the same time, I'm like, man, I'm already 52 years old. I ain't trying to be on stage still touring, you know. But then I'm back to touring, doing comedy though. So I can't get away from it. No.
Don't put an age limit on yourself, bro. Keep going. So
No, just as far as music, you know, like I just feel it's more of a young man's market now.
Of course,
though, you know
of
what I'm
course,
saying?
of course.
You know what I mean? Legends like yourself and all the other cats like DJ Quick and High COs, Ice-T, they can still put out a song, dude, and you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get mad love because they were already, you know, mad legends and shit. You guys fucking blew up, did your thing, man. But when we did our shit, we blew up to a certain extent underground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We did a lot of shit in the underground, but I just feel things happen for a reason and you go different routes, you know?
Look, let me tell you guys something. This is how you know if you really got truly love for one of your friends, okay? And I consider Citric a friend. Every time I've called him, he's always answered my calls. We've always talked. We've always caught up. There could be times where we didn't talk for years, and as soon as we get on the phone, we pick up right where we left off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the beautiful thing. The other day, I'm watching one of my favorite movies, and I'm there eating a teriyaki plate. It's like 12 o'clock, and I just turned it on. Okay, I like this movie. And it's a bar scene, and I'm watching it. And then all of a sudden I go, that's Big Citric! Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah, with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
and
Lincoln Lawyer.
And Michael Peña.
See,
that was a good movie, man.
You have two choices. Say, that's Big Citric. I love that guy. Or you can say, fuck him. It should have been my role. Because there are motherfucking haters out there like that.
Yeah, dude.
You know? Okay, now, I know in rap, there's haters that dude's whack. I got bars. I got lyrics. This guy can't spit. In comedy, is there haters on each other?
Bro, you know what? It's crazy, man, that I never really noticed that till recently, though. Like,
really?
Not. I don't want to say recently, but then, you know, since I've been hanging around, you know, all these comedians, man, and going to all these comedy clubs, man. Like, man, it's pretty much the same shit. Like fucking like the rap music, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got comedians hating on other comedians and over dumb shit, or
he's not funny.
Some fools fucking stealing jokes off others, you know, like
damn.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, and I'm cool with everybody, man. I get along with everybody, man, and I give mad love and respect to everybody out there, man.
You've always been like that, Citric.
But I see it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see, you've always been like that. Look, let me tell you something. I've never ever heard a negative report about Big. Nobody's ever said, "Hey, bro, I need to talk to you about Citric." Nobody. If anything, somebody might have told me one thing. That boy ate my fries.
Yeah, chili on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, little chili cheese fries.
Every time you turned around, you were like this.
Yeah.
Hey, leave your food out. Leave your food out. Citric's gonna eat it.
Big old piece of cheese hanging out.
Exactly.
Right, I didn't touch your shit. What are you talking about?
Don't be falsely accusing me, Trick. Oh man, that's just fucking hilarious.
And
okay,
you know, I do got to give a shout out though to one of the homies from back in the days that was a big part that I didn't mention in the last one we did the episode 10 was the homie Curly. You know, they call him AKA Rhino. Jose Benitez. You know, he was a big part of Dope House in the Ghetto, man.
Oh,
you know, they had a company called Beat Productions at the time. Him and his brother and his dad, and they were a big part of creating the first single that we ever dropped in 1992 was Dope House in the Ghetto, man. So they were a big part of that process, and they got it. You know, they were a big part of in the beginning stages of the game. And I still keep in touch with the homie Curly, man, to this day.
Yo,
it's like a brother, man. You know?
Look up, honestly, Dope House in the Ghetto by Browntown. You guys want to talk about history? These guys, you know what? And I'm going to be honest with you, and I think this is partly my fault. Okay, and I know me and you have talked about the Chicano rap documentary, which I'm going to include you and Shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though you guys were far from the Orale Cubo, Mija, que onda type of rap, you guys were Chicanos and you guys were rappers, you guys were part of that era. Browntown. But my favorite song, and I don't know if it ever came out, but I believe it's available on YouTube. It's a song called Overdose.
Yeah, I remember that.
Overdose.
Yeah, I remember
Fuck,
that song. Yeah,
bro.
I remember where we would go. We would perform. I remember we would get the crowds like rocking, man. Like,
yes, bro.
We really we weren't known like that, you know. What I mean? And it would get people rocking, man. And that was it was a sample of a Doors.
The Doors, bro. I'm a big fan of the fucking Doors, bro. Look, if anybody wants to buy me a Jim Morrison doll, I'll put that motherfucker right here somewhere, okay?
One of these right here.
Exactly,
like
exactly. One of those. But I also want to give a shout out because I love this production, Clear.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, Clear produced
DJ Clear produced that beat, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to give a shout out to him. I don't know if you're watching, but you know what? I'm a fan of your production.
Shout out to Clear, man. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but I know he's doing pretty good. You know, he's out there, you know, on his grind and shit, man.
Yeah, keep it up.
Yeah, we'll probably get together soon, though, man. I know we've been been contemplating with the homie Skinny too, and talking about getting together and just having a little reunion and hang out.
You know, the other day I had La Sinfonía, so
shout out to La Sinfonía.
Yes, much respect to them. Skinny was here.
Dude,
I haven't seen Skinny here. The only time I think he was here was in 2005.
Yeah.
And he walks up to me and he just shook my hand. I go, "What's up, Skinny?" He thought I wasn't gonna recognize him, bro. Like, nah, bro. You could have wore a Michael Myers mask and I would have recognized you. So.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Chubby. When you come Chubby.
Yeah, exactly. So much love, much respect to Skinny. And once again to La Sinfonía, Clear.
Yeah, shout out to Sinfonía,
my boy Shotgun, who's now John Doe.
Yeah, John Doe.
Is he still John Doe?
You know what? Man, the last time I talked to him, he was talking about like he was just gonna be done with it already. He wasn't gonna rap no more because he was doing stuff as John Doe for a while.
Yeah, you can't be done.
And he just kind of made it seem like he was just done with it already, man. And, you know, that he was gonna hang it up, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I you know, like I think when it's in you, it's just in you, man. No matter, you know, because even to this day, like I'm not really putting out records or songs like that, but I still do music, dog. Like for somebody might hit me up for a television commercial, you know, or movie, you know, like, hey, we need a song.
Right.
If I don't have nothing in my library that they want, sometimes they want something custom, and I'll make something custom for them, though. So I'm still involved doing music regardless, man.
Now, in Idiocracy, you wore a wig.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's when I told you look like Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, the Mexican Ron Jeremy, dog.
We were gonna make a skit of Juan Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you used to sell churros at the rodeo swap meet con crema.
Oh, man, caramel, doggy.
Yeah, exactly.
The caramel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay.
Oh, man.
Anyways, big dog. Okay, let's keep it going. I don't know if you need another refill or not.
I still got some right here.
Okay, you still got a little bit. Okay, cool. Let me serve myself because you're lagging.
Yeah, doggy.
They're paying them just a little bit to babysit that shop. Me, I don't mind. So, okay, especially because I don't have to drive. Okay, now, what does Big Citric like to do? Like whenever you have time off, bro, because I know you're always busy. Whatever you're maybe doing, I know your time has always been productive because that's how I've always known you.
Yeah.
But whenever you have maybe a day off and you're just at home and you're just at home with your furry slippers and you're just watching TV, what do you like to watch, bro?
Well, I usually wear the oldies slippers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
From Garfield the cat, remember the little doggy?
And biker shorts.
I got some oldies and shit. Yeah, doggy. So I walk around the house, they wearing these big old slippers. And, yeah, man. You know, I mean, usually, though, you know, like when we got off time, man, it's mostly just we try to relax and chill, man, because man, you know, as you know already, man, this industry is just wild, man. It's just,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. It takes a lot out of you too, man. You know what I'm
it truly does.
So when I do have time to just chill, dude, that's what we do. We try to chill, or we take trips to the beach, you know, or take a little trip out to Rosarito or Ensenada, whatever. Just kind of get away, you know, and just disconnect for a couple of days, whatever, and just kind of regroup and then come back and then boom, we hit it again.
I mean, because when you go to the beach, it gives you an opportunity to show off that bod.
Yeah, you know, it got that beach bod.
Exactly. Catch your tan. Yeah. You know, you have a couple of girls rub lotion on it. I already know how it is, bro.
Oh man.
But no. So okay, so you just pretty much relax. Now, every time I see you, you're with your son.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of times, a lot of times when people see me, I'm with my son.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love my son. I love my son and everything I do. But a veces el cabrón no quiere venir. He's like, nah, not today. And so I go by myself.
Yeah.
I use 90% of the time I travel by myself. The other time I just with him. Do you do everything with your son?
Pretty much, dog. He's like my partner, dog.
Yeah.
He's like my business partner, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like we pretty much everything, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? From business to just hanging out, you know, just chilling with family and stuff like that. But for the most part, when it comes to the business part, man, he knows every aspect of everything, dog. You know what I'm saying? He knows if for whatever reason I can't do something or whatever, he'll get it done.
Same thing. Same thing with him.
So he's like that, you know. So yeah, dog. So basically, he's like my business partner, man.
Do you encourage him or discourage him from either rapping, acting, comedy?
Whatever he wants to do, though.
Okay.
He likes more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But he's a big fan of, you know, comedy and all that. So he watches a lot of comedy stuff, a lot of, you know, and but for the most part, like, you know, sometimes I'll put him in front of the camera. Sometimes I've got him acting gigs.
Really?
He'll do the shit. You know, he'll just do it. Just, you know, he'll do it, whatever, you know. But for the most part, he'd rather do behind the scenes stuff.
Okay.
Like, he's really good with, like, all the technical stuff. You
Okay.
know?
How would you feel if you got him a big acting scene in front of Robert De Niro and Al Pacino and they told him to read the script and he goes, hey, motherfucker. You're like, that's it. That's
yeah,
it.
no, man, I would have to call my boy Ricky Montes, man. Tell him, hey, we need an acting coach for you, man. Yeah,
Oh,
shout out
man.
to Ricky, man. He's an acting coach, man. So, yeah.
Okay, Big Citric, if there's anybody living or deceased, 3 people that if you could do a movie with, who would you do a movie with? It's just you two. He could be alive or deceased. Three different people.
3 different actors?
Three movies. Yes.
Oh, man, that's a tough one, dog. But I would have to say, man, for sure, like Robert De Niro.
Okay.
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever Part 3.
Yeah,
You never know.
You never know. Dog.
You never know.
Get my moves on, dog.
I know that. Okay.
Who else, man? Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Now, would you allow?
I got to meet him.
No shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
at one of George Lopez's golf celebrity tournaments.
They look at you and go, motherfucker.
Nah, he was just looking at me like, oh, all right. I see you. That's all he said.
Oh, man.
But
Okay.
you know what? I know. But, you know, I mean, obviously, that's already adding to the list, but Cheech and Chong.
Of course.
And I got to
bro.
meet those guys too, man. And,
Okay, tell me about that, bro. I mean, like,
Man.
was this at an event? Or?
At an event, yeah.
Okay.
At one of George's pre-parties for the golf tournament.
Wow.
Got to hang out with them and chop
Now, do
it
you
up,
golf?
man. I you know what? I'll be honest with you, man. The only time I've golfed was I've taken lessons, but I've only golfed one, like an official game.
Okay.
We had a celebrity golf tournament a while back with Emilio Rivera, Momo Rodriguez, like a bunch of comedians and actors that came down, and that was my first official golf tournament that we did, man.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be 100%, and I don't care who's watching, okay? So George Lopez or Joe Pesci, if you guys are watching, he's about to tell you the truth. Do you consider golfers athletes? Think about that one before you answer.
Yeah.
You do?
I do. Yeah,
Okay.
Because it's, to me, I've seen the way the sport is, you know.
Okay.
Like as growing up, I always thought it was boring, right? But as I got older, like I started getting into it, and like starting to see the way the game runs and everything, and the skill that it takes to golf,
Okay.
right? Because it's not just grabbing those fucking clubs and
Right.
hitting that shit.
You're not
dog.
miniature golfing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not miniature golf, man. So it takes a lot of skill, man. So
Okay.
anybody that does, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, like mad props to you, man, because
Okay.
that's the skill.
Now,
It's
if you
skill.
see a fat marrano weighs 400 pounds golfing, is he an athlete? I have to ask.
I don't know, it depends for, hometown buffet or... Because anybody could be an athlete.
I know.
There's the guys that do, hot dog eating contests.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly. Fuck.
That's got to be considered an athlete because, man, to take on all them hot dogs, man.
And I'm surprised most girls are not hot dog eating champions.
You would think.
You would think. Gobble, gobble. Anyway.
Oh, man. Oscar Mayer at his finest.
Yeah, exactly. Oscar Mayer, which is Michael Myers' brother.
Yeah, doggy.
That's Halloweeny. So, anyway. Shit, I think I'm going to try stand-up. No, okay.
Yeah, you should give it a shot, doggy. You never know, man.
Because I met a lot of people that tell me I met a lot of these people golfing. So I'm thinking that's where all the celebrities and people hang out at. Fucking golfing.
Well, you'll be surprised, man. How many people you be just chilling and all of a sudden Robert De Niro might pass by with his little golf cart and it's like no big deal it's just like these guys that's what they do, man. It's just like because it's like a sport that's relaxing, but it's competitive at the same time and it's like really chill.
Okay, I'm gonna say this live. I think if I tried golfing, I think I'll be really good. I truly believe that.
I think you would, though.
I think I'll be really, really good at it, bro.
We should try it one day, man. We should
Let's
go
do
out
it.
there and just hit the range.
See,
man, and-
here's what I hate when watching golf. Okay, Tony Alvarez is up to putt. Everybody be quiet. See, to me, I'm like Happy Gilmore. Make some noise.
Well, yeah, that's what they just tap it in. Tap it in. Oh man.
See, that's my shit. Like play some.
'cause you want it live.
Yeah, exactly.
You want it to be live enough.
I want my caddy play more bounce.
Yeah.
Play more bounce.
Yeah.
So like you hit it on time.
Yeah.
Cat, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
Cat.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
well, see, that's the thing though. When you're playing like professional on a professional game, obviously,
Right.
it's more like, more chill, like more quiet, and everybody's, got to stay quiet. But when you're out there playing golf with the homies and you just playing the game, dude, we're out there with the golf carts bumping, fucking zap and all kinds of
exactly.
shit. We got the speaker, the little.
And it's Modelo time.
Yeah, no, we got beers, got the yes guy.
Girls twerking.
Yeah, man. So,
Oh, man.
So it's a different vibe. Obviously when you're just out there with the homies golfing,
Yeah.
it's good. But you're doing the professional thing. Obviously, you gotta be more quiet.
Okay. One day I asked about it. I'm gonna put you on the spot, and please don't get mad at me, Citric. Honestly, please don't get mad because I had one guy get mad at me. Say they offer you a role. Hey, you're gonna do a movie with Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Robert De Niro. But there's a kissing scene with Robert De Niro. Would you do it?
More than likely, I wouldn't take the role. I'll be honest with you, man. And not that I have anything against that shit.
I know.
Everybody's gonna do whatever they want, but just me personally, there's certain things I won't do. Dog.
Right, okay, now here's the crazy part. How many people would jump at that?
Oh, there's a gang of motherfuckers.
All of Hollywood.
Yeah, it's okay to people to jump on that shit.
Dude,
and to each his own, like I said, but
Right.
that's just not my
Right.
thing, Because at the end of the day, it's like, you gotta have boundaries of what you're willing to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
if you're willing to do that, cool. That's that fits well with you. Then hey, more power to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're not comfortable with it, don't do it.
Right.
Just because the money's right. You know what I'm saying? Or because of the celebrity status that
Right.
Like you gotta do what's right for you at the end of the day, dog.
Right.
Whatever works. Man.
Even if it was just a small kiss.
Yeah, even if it was a small kiss. Dog. I won't show nudity either, though. That's gonna cost a little extra, dog.
A lot extra. So Steven Spielberg, if you're watching, hands off. Oh man.
But hey, man, to each his own, man, and you know what I'm saying. And it's like I always said, people are gonna do whatever they want to do, whatever they feel right for them, dog. Whatever works for them, dog.
Okay. Couple more questions. Okay. Up and coming rapper right now. I know you're old school. Your stuff's early 90s. Okay. A lot of people, once again, check them out if you don't believe me. Browntown, and then eventually it was Browntown Looters, and then Pueblo Cafe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what advice would you give a up and coming rapper that's probably may face some hardship coming up independently? Like if you were to say, you know what, maybe he's 17, 18, 19 years old. What's your best advice you would give a rapper today?
Just be yourself, man.
Be yourself.
Because too many people are trying to be clones.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Too many clones and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, and because everybody thinks that's the formula, then that's the way to go.
Right.
But sometimes that's not it, man. Like like I listen to rappers like that are kind of known, but they have a huge following. Like
Right.
in that example, like in the underground, like Mercury's or Hobson, Tech Nine,
yes,
cats like that, like NF,
yeah,
like cats like that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like they each have their own style, man, and they're just being themselves, man.
And that's why they're winning
skills,
because
man.
they're different.
Yeah,
they're different. So you're saying don't follow the leader.
Yeah, don't follow the leader.
Be
man.
yourself.
Yeah, because like an example, that was popular a while back was not so long ago was like 6ix9ine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So many cats were trying to do the same thing he was doing.
Yes.
But he was already doing it with him. That was him. It's like I wasn't really into his shit, but at the end of the day, I'm like, well, hey, if that worked for him, it worked. It is what it is.
It worked for him.
For him. Doesn't mean it's gonna work for you.
Right. Right.
A lot of cats don't understand that.
There's only one big Citric.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's only one Tony A.
Yeah.
There's only one 6ix9ine, and there's only one Jenny 6ix9ine.
That's it.
How do you rhyme 6ix9ine con Riverside? That beats me. But anyways,
yeah,
okay,
man. And, it's just be you. That's it. You know
and
there's an audience for everything, dog.
Yes.
Even for dumb shit, there's an audience, dog.
There's an audience for everything. Remember that, okay? One thing that you said about your son, and I'm going to implement it in this: learn the business.
Yeah.
Learn the business. Don't. If somebody flashes you money, because I know this one guy that recently got signed 5 years for $10,000.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean,
damn.
Yeah, and learn the business.
Learn the business, man.
That's one thing that I would tell a lot of you guys, because don't expect the quick money. It's better for you to take the long way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And earn it than for you just to sell out for the quick money so you can post on social media. It's not worth
it. Doesn't make sense, you know, and that's the problem. Like I was saying of today's generation, man, is like they want everything like that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work for it. Nobody wants to, you know, wait 5 years, 10 years for it to blow up. Everybody wants it right away, man, because they see all that shit. But you got to understand, a lot of the shit that you're seeing on TV right now, or like as far as rappers or whatever the actors, a lot of these guys been doing it for a long time.
It
just didn't happen overnight, you know. But a lot of people think it just happens overnight, and it don't, man. It takes a lot of work, man. It takes a lot of work and just consistency.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So now somebody that possibly wants to make it in acting.
Yeah.
Somebody says, you know what tips would you give me? I would like to be an actor. 18, 19 years old. What should I do first? What's the best advice that you would give them?
The best advice I could give to somebody that wants to get into acting is take some acting lessons if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have it. Even though you might be a natural, nobody knows that yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's good just to be able to say, okay, I took some classes, you know, so and so and this and this and that, because that helps you get your foot in the door too. And then obviously sign up like to do background. You know, there's agencies like in Burbank. There's an agency called.
Because you have to start somewhere.
You have to start somewhere, though. You know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't want to see. That's going back to that. A lot of people don't want to do that. When I've given that advice to other people, they're like, "Well, can't you just put me in something, man?" Like, man, it doesn't work that way, man.
See, here's what they think. Let's just say I'm an 18-year-old kid and I see you, and you know, I'm not trying to pick on any age group. But you were just with George Lopez. Why can't you just call George Lopez and tell him that?
I've gotten a lot of that, man.
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way, man.
You know, so you got to start from the bottom. Yeah. I read a quote one time, and some people credit Arnold Schwarzenegger for this. I don't know if this is true, but it says, many people want the elevator to success. Yeah. Many times you have to take the stairs.
Yeah.
That's the truth,
That's real
bro.
talk, man. That's real talk.
Yeah, it's real talk, bro.
Talk, man.
So
like,
everybody starts somewhere.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you build from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're really that into it and you really want, this is what you want to do, it'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll happen, but you got to keep building. You got to keep building. It's not just going to be like, hey, man, here's a $100,000 deal, man. Do your thing. It doesn't happen that way, man. It's rare.
Yeah.
That's rare. I've heard of stories that it's happened like that, but it's super rare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't expect to be your case to be that rare case.
Right.
If you're gonna get into it, you got to just go into it and just knowing that you're gonna put in that work and be willing to put in that work.
Right.
And then everything else will just fall into place, man.
Yes.
And with a positive state of mind.
Exactly.
You know?
And you know what? Leave the hate at the fucking door.
Yeah. There's no. You know what I'm saying? There's no room for hate, man. Because everybody wants to hate on somebody about something, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, at the end of the day, the word hate is just, in some situations, it's been taken out of proportion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right. Like, fuck that, man. I'd rather be doing it right and have no haters, you know, than doing it right and have a bunch of haters. Because let me tell you right now, a hater is not somebody that states an opinion. And that's what the people get it wrong. People get that a hater's, when somebody says like, oh, you know, this and that, something. No, a hater is when somebody's trying to stop you from doing something.
Yes.
That's a hater, you know?
Yeah. You know, back in the day, we didn't have the word hate. Why are you hating?
Yeah.
You know what we say? You're just jealous.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
You're just jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I was with George Lopez working, and now you don't like me, and you're talking shit about me because you're just jealous.
That's what it was back then.
Yeah,
and
bro.
then it just, I don't know, at some point or another, it turned into hater.
Yeah. You're just a hater.
The haterade.
Yeah.
But, you know,
haterade.
But at the end of the day, dog, it's like, man, I just like, I don't even focus on all that negative.
Yeah, you can't.
You just got to keep doing you, man, and just keep doing what was working for you, man. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Now we talked about rap. We talked about acting. Let's talk about stand-up comedy. Okay. Say there's somebody that says, hey, you know what? I think I'm pretty funny. Most people think I'm pretty funny. You know, what kind of advice would you give me? Like, where do I go to practice my craft? Like, what would you tell? Say I'm asking you, like, Citric, I think I'm a comedian. What's my next move? Like, do I just go to the comedy store in Hollywood and say, hey, I'm funny? Like, what should they do?
Yeah. Man, you know, that's a good one though, because it's hard. It's hard because it's like It's the same thing I've asked Phil, you know, my boy Phil Medina, and I've asked him the same thing, but even he can't kind of answer because he's like, you know, it's like you gotta kind of just try it on your own and see what works for you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So he goes, because what worked for me might not work for you. You know.
Yes.
But the best bet is that I would say it was just it's like study. You know, the legends.
Yeah.
Get on YouTube and search for, you know, big time legends, you know, like George Lopez, you know, like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, you know, Rodney Dangerfield, and just kind of see how they do their structures, their formulas. Don't steal their jokes, obviously.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely. Okay, I gotta stop you right there.
Yeah.
In rapping today, everybody buys their own shit.
Yeah.
In comedy, it's a fucking no. You don't steal nobody's fucking jokes.
And then you know, and it's crazy because in comedy, that's what we were talking about earlier. A lot of fools be stealing jokes,
Biting ass motherfuckers.
fools. Yeah, same thing like hip hop though, man. It's
Yeah,
the same thing, you know?
biting ass motherfuckers.
So it's kind of like, you know, like in the beginning, I didn't think of comedy like that until I saw what it really was.
Right.
And I started seeing the shit like, man, it goes hand in hand, kind of like with hip hop, man. Like,
Now I know that
the
smile
same
you do.
shit.
Can you do it real fast? Has anybody done that?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. if you do that, Roaring Radio team is fucking you up. So we got your back here. Okay, so now here's my thing. Okay, now let me give you advice. We grew up in a time where we didn't have Google. We had to go to the library. That was our Google.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We had to study.
The encyclopedias.
Yeah. Today, motherfuckers like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
No, culero. We had to go to, you know, to the library. Okay.
It was a different struggle, man.
Yeah, it was a different fucking struggle. You're asking me in bed, what does this mean? Whatever, and it'll pop up. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy lost. This guy laughing. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Okay. Here's my thing. Here's my best advice for a comedian. If you're not funny, don't do it. If you're not funny, don't do it. Because what's going to happen is that if you're not a good comedian, if you cannot even make your fucking friends laugh in elementary, junior high school, or high school, you're not funny. That's just me. That's not him. That's just me.
Well, the best bet is to try it.
Try it.
Go up, you know, because there's open mics everywhere.
Right.
All these little bar and grills, you know, they always have open mics. Try it. And if it works, you'll see. You'll know.
Right. Yeah.
You'll know
If
it
you
works,
tell a
man.
joke at a bar and you could hear a mouse licking ice, most likely you're not funny. Okay? Seriously. So if you can hear
licking ice.
That's all I'm saying. But now let me encourage you. On the other hand, okay? Say you think you're funny. You know what they have that we don't have? TikTok.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Instagram. Facebook. And I'll even go MySpace.
Now, yeah.
Fuck. Like you have all these platforms.
There's different ways of doing shit now, man.
Yeah.
And putting stuff out and see if it hits.
You know what? I'm gonna quote Tony G. Here's what he said. And I'm gonna use this for everything. If you're hot, you'll pop.
Yeah.
If you're hot,
Yeah.
you'll pop. Can't nobody stop that.
Yeah, no, it's real tough.
You know?
man. And then that's one thing I've learned.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've learned over the years, man, that whatever's meant to be it'll be, man. It'll happen, man. Like nobody can steal your shine, man, no matter what you do. So when they come out, all the haters are holding me down. The haters ain't fucking holding you down, man. You know, man, 9 out of 10 times you're holding yourself down and shit.
Do you remember Eddie Murphy, Delirious? He goes, motherfuckers be stealing my jokes and fucking them up. And then he said, Goonie Goo Goo. Eddie Murphy, fucking dope.
He's fucking legend, man.
Yeah,
He's
Eddie
fucking
Murphy.
legend, man.
Okay. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Who you got to take? Be honest.
Fuck,
if
man.
you had to.
That's hard, dog. That's hard, man.
I'll give you mine first. I love Richard Pryor. I'm not going to lie. That's the Godfather.
Yeah.
But Eddie Murphy, I guess because he was a little bit more my time.
Yeah.
You know, my brothers, they will say.
Yeah, same
Richard
thing
Pryor.
with him, with me,
Yeah.
dog, yeah.
So I would have to say that. Now, here we had Richard Pryor. Here we had Eddie Murphy. Who's next?
After them two guys?
Yeah.
Damn.
Now think about these guys sold out stadiums.
Yeah.
By themselves.
By themselves, yo. Man, it's a tough one because there were so many great comedians around that time, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like another, legend that I was a big fan of was Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield, he never got no respect.
He got no respect, but he got around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, you know what I'm saying? So Man, it's just a tough one because there were so many comedians at that time that I was big fans of, man, like Red Fox, you know.
Right. Red Fox.
You know, it's,
now let me say that there were
Dolomite.
Dolomite. Oh yeah. Did you watch Eddie Murphy play Dolomite on Netflix?
No, that shit was wild, man.
That shit was fucking genius,
wild,
bro. Eddie Murphy, bro. Look, let me tell you something. Even though I love Richard Pryor, much love, much respect, and may you rest in peace. But Eddie Murphy just surpassed with the movies.
He took it to a whole other level when it came to the acting.
And you know what? As he should have.
Yeah.
Now, let's encourage the next generation. Don't dumb rap down. Take it to a whole nother level.
Another level, exactly.
You know, take it to like breakdancing. It's at a whole nother level now, bro. You know, DJing. It's at a whole nother level now. Take rapping to another. Today we just got mumble motherfucking rappers, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, and I think it's kind of dying out already too.
Please,
but you know, one of the things I learned though, it's one of those things that, like every 5 years, the game changes.
Today trap music is like what crunk music was in the early 2000s. Yeah. Please, I just want this bullshit to pass. Por favor.
It'll pass, and then we'll have a new generation of some brilliant rappers, and then you'll have some that are just idiots, you know.
Exactly.
You know, just doing it because they want to do it. They want to get famous, you know. And it's like, and that's the thing. A lot of cats, man, they're too worried about trying to be famous.
I know.
Like, dude, like I get that, man. I get that. It's part of the game, you know, to get famous and you know what I'm saying, to get that attention. But don't focus on that. Focus on the craft. Focus on the style, you know, focus on all that, and then everything else will come with it, man.
You know what? To piggyback off of that, I've always told people, do not chase money. Yeah. Do not. Let me tell you why. If you release good product, whether you're an actor, a comedian, or a rapper, if you release your best shit, money will come knocking.
It'll make money.
Yeah.
It'll come. Yeah,
look,
will.
You did that Idiocracy tryout.
Yeah.
Who did they come looking for? You.
Yeah.
We want that guy.
Yeah, and I wasn't even like tripping on trying to be.
Exactly.
Like I wasn't even trying, dude. You know,
you didn't look in the mirror and say, you're going to be a superstar.
Yeah. I was just like, fuck, you know, like if it works, it works. If it don't, oh well. I keep moving on and doing what I got to do.
I keep it pushing. You know? Yeah, exactly, bro. But money came knocking.
Yeah.
And you're still doing that, bro. Yeah. And that's one thing that I admire from you. So coming from me, don't chase the bag. Let the bag chase you.
Yeah, exactly.
Release good product. Yep. And let me tell you something, money will come knocking.
Don't chase the money or the fame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Worry about the craft.
Exactly.
Putting out some good quality shit.
Yes. And one of the best advice that I can give you is don't chase bitches.
Yeah, that too, man. Because they'll leave you in a hole, man. Literally.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I learned that shit the hard way, man.
There's a bunch of Miss Pac-Mans out there. Don't worry. Big dog, you want a refill or no?
No, I'm good already, Dougie. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm already good, Dougie. I still got a little bit right here.
You can spend the night. So
I really don't drink.
Oh, I'm the bad guy.
Bring out a fat doobie cheap from Sean size. He'll smoke it.
I know.
Now we're talking different.
Oh, I know he can. I know he can. Hell yeah.
Cannabis is my shit, you know.
I used to be in the studios and be like this. Dude, you know what it is, bro? Is I've never, since I've been in, B Real has been here twice, and I said this, that next time that B Real comes, I'm gonna let him smoke. I've never let anybody smoke.
Yeah.
But I told B Real, next time you come, I'm gonna let you smoke. I've been in Dr. Greenthum's podcast twice.
Yeah.
And he's fucking like huffing and puffing.
Yeah,
and I'm like, hey, güey, me estoy poniendo marihuana, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that contact high.
Yes, exactly. And that's a real thing, bro. Contact high is a real thing.
That's real shit, man.
So I'm gonna let him smoke next time. But I will say this, and I forgot what I was about to say.
That's without the weed, though.
Yeah, exactly. And that's without the fucking weed. But fuck. I forgot Citric. Improvise.
It was about smoking the weed, though, no?
Yeah, it was about smoking the fucking weed, being with B Real. It was something about being B Real. But you know what? I'm gonna say this. Give a shout out to B Real.
Yeah,
B Real's a fucking real
man.
one, man.
Yeah, no legend, man, right there, man.
You know what?
Dog, man.
Yeah, I called him up, bro, and I asked him, what, can I bring my artist? No problem.
Dope,
and he helped me promote my artist, bro. So much love and much respect. B-Real's a real one, bro. So, and if you think different, then go fuck yourself, because you know what? That's the homie right there.
Yeah, no, real talk.
So, and he's gonna come back. You know what? Last time he was here, I had a bartender here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was making fucking mixed drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
Next time you come here, I'm gonna have a bartender here. But you better be ready to spend the night.
Just bring a butt tender.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have twerkers.
We need a butt tender, not a bartender.
Yeah, exactly. Both.
Both.
You could take a shot from her chicloso right there.
Yeah. No. Dolly button shots, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, from the balloon nut.
Woo.
Okay.
Oh man.
Before we close, let's talk about one more thing. What do you want to talk about, Citric? Anything. Tubi, Ghetto Busters.
Yeah, Ghetto Busters, you know, brought to you by Falcon Pictures, the Land Productions, coming out this November on Tubi TV.
Do you know the date or no?
I don't know the exact date, but it's coming out like sometime like early or mid-November, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, though, you know, once we get closer to an exact date, you know, we'll start pumping it up, the date and all that. But
if there's a flyer, shoot it to me, bro. I'll help you.
yeah, no,
promote
for
it.
sure, man. Appreciate that, man. And then also, you know, we have a huge comedy show that's being produced by Phil Medina, coming December 1st at the Levity Live in Oxnard. Huge comedy club right there, man.
Let me know, bro. You know, if I have to pay for a ticket, I don't give a fuck. I want to show up and support, bro.
Yeah, no, we got you, dog. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I definitely want to show up and
Get
support.
through, man, you know,
So when you come out on stage, I want to be the only one that goes, hell yeah! That's the boy right there.
Yeah, no, I'll be hosting it, man. You know, and it'll be headline Phil Medina, Aurelio Miguel Bocanegra, which, aka I Blackmouth.
Okay,
sounds like a pirate almost.
Yeah.
Then Benny Mena, Eddie Rivera, and Monsky, and who else is on there, man? There's another comedian. I can't remember his name, but
Cantinflas.
I wish. But it's going to be a huge show, man, at the Levity Live in Oxnard, December 1st on a Wednesday. And, you know, because Phil Medina used to always produce shows right there, man, all the time. And all the time, sold out shows, man. But, you know, due to the pandemic, everything just went down and shut down. And so this is going to be a huge show, man. It's going to be a good end of the year type show, man.
Okay.
You know, it's going to be a hilarious lineup, man. These guys are, you know, professionals, man. Julio Gonzalez is going to be on there, too.
Okay.
Not Julio G, the radio guy, but there's a comedian named Julio Gonzalez. Hilarious dude, man. He's comedy, man. So he's going to be on there, too, man. And it's going to be dope, man. I guarantee you it's going to be a night of nothing but cracking up, peeing your pants. You know, ladies, if you're on your period, you might want to take extra protection because, it's going to be a whole lot of fucking cracking up in this, man.
There's a lot of women that pee in their pants. Yeah, exactly. So wear black pants. So,
wear black pants. Don't wear white pants.
You might get chorro.
Yeah, you might get chorro. You might pee your pants. Who knows what's going to happen? But, yeah, because these guys are all professionals, man. These guys are comedians. Like, you know, they've been doing it for a while, man. And these guys, man, I look up to all these dudes, man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You know what? On my bucket list, you know who I would love to, like, interview? This is my bucket list.
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong, bro. I would love. I know it's a long shot, but that's who I would love to interview, bro. Because who did not grow up with Cheech and Chong, bro?
Yeah, pretty much everybody, dog.
Yeah,
even the newer generation, dog.
Yeah.
Is just familiar with
bro.
Those movies are classics, man.
Yeah,
They're timeless classics, man.
Now, I know I asked you as far as bucket list of actors.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not an actor, but if I can meet one actor out of all the actors that have ever existed to have dinner with for at least an hour, you know who that would be, bro? And when I had Noel G here, I told him, I'm jealous of you. And he said, why is that? And I said, because you met one actor that I wish I could meet. But my thing is to have dinner with.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh, yeah, man. Classic, man.
Clint Eastwood, bro. You know, like
OG,
that's,
man, yeah.
Bro, if you guys have never seen The Mule, fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking...
Yeah, and I remember I asked Noel one time, too. Yeah, I was working with that fool, man.
Yeah, you know.
Like, oh, dude, he was fucking cool as fuck, man.
You know, there's
Cool,
one thing...
chill.
Yes, there's one thing that Noel told me about how he directs. That he doesn't say, action, cut.
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
He has like a crazy technique.
Yeah,
right?
bro. And the way he told me, I've been implementing that in the way I direct videos.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what he said? It creates almost like, because when you say action, people get nervous right away. You know, they're like, oh shit, I gotta snap into it.
Yeah.
He said that he was just like, so people would just kind of just gently.
Yeah, it gently comes out. So it was more natural.
Yes.
Yeah, so he has a crazy technique, dog.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
It's more like on some silent shit, dog.
Yes. Now, my second guy that I wish I could sit down and have dinner with, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, doggy.
Sylvester Stallone, man.
Rocky.
Yeah, bro. I've been to Philly many times, bro, and I've been to the Rocky Steps, hoping to run into his bitch.
hoping he's still going out for a jog right now.
Like, I'm with Adrian, fool. What's up?
Doggy.
Yeah, bro.
Al Pacino too, man.
Yeah.
Al Pacino would be dope, man. Just to sit down with that fool and just chop it up.
I'm like, look, if I'm gonna have dinner with you, please act Scarface.
Yeah.
Please. I want to. Okay.
Yeah. It's like an actor, the bad guy.
Hey, bro, you know who's a fucking because of the movie Money Talks, fucking Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
He did a great fucking Al Pacino, bro.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah.
That a lot of people talk about Friday, but in that movie, he was fucking great.
He was great, though. Yeah.
And you know what's funny? He's a guy that is more natural than he is telling jokes.
Yeah.
It's just the way he acts.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you one guy, and a lot of people pick on me because I say this, and a lot of the guys talk shit on the comments. You know who I do not think is not funny? Kevin Hart.
No, you don't think he's funny?
No, hell no.
I think he's funny. I don't know, there's something that I find funny about that fool.
No, when that fool walks to me, what's up? You think you're not funny? Get the fuck away from me.
But he has his tantrums. I think it's funny, dog.
See, I don't find that fun. I find that annoying. You know, so yeah.
But you know what? I have heard that from a lot of people, though, man.
So yeah, you know, so like Kevin Hart, if you're watching, I know you're not. But if somebody ever forwards this to you, when you see me, come up to me, homie. So yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know who's hilarious, bro? And I don't think gets enough credit. Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's another OG, man. He's another legend, man.
Yes. Def Jam comedy.
Man, when he was hosting all those Def Jams, man, he was comedy, man.
I'm gonna tell you another guy that's fucking insane hilarious, and he's just a natural. Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Dude, he could do comedy and serious.
Serious, yo. I got to meet him one time too, man. Yeah, it was, like twice. Actually.
Now I'm jealous.
Twice I got to meet him because I worked on as an extra on Horrible Bosses.
Okay.
With him and Jennifer Aniston. So I got to meet him that day, and he was hella fucking cool, dog. Like, I'll be honest with you, I was like, I didn't expect him to be that cool, dog. Like, really cool. And then a few years later, I get to meet him again at Netflix. I went for an audition for his new show that he has on Netflix.
Okay.
And I went in for an audition, dude, and I almost got the part, man.
No
I almost
shit.
got the, I had to do the reading with him.
Oh.
Yeah, we chopped it up real quick, but I almost had the part. But they were looking for a shorter Spanish looking dude.
Yeah. But you were too tall and cute.
I was just too tall because it was the whole role was the gardener.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were, looking for more average, more paisa looking homie. That fit that role.
You were just too tall and cute.
I was just too tall for the fucking role, dog.
Right.
But I know I went in there and I had the fools rolling, dog. I had the director, there was one of the producers in there. They were fucking rolling, man.
If you would have said act your part, I was like, chica tu madre, pinche culero mamón. Like, he got it. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you another one. Fucking great ass fucking actor. At least in my opinion. In my opinion, he doesn't get talked about enough. Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, we're just watching a lot of his shit the other day, man.
Bro, okay, first of all, Shawshank Redemption is on all the time on TV. But that is a fucking great fucking movie. And that guy is just, to me, I know just the way he acts, he's a natural.
Yeah, he's a natural, dog.
Yeah, he's a fucking natural.
You just look at him, dog, and he's just man.
Yeah.
He's really convincing. When they convince you, man, that's when you know, okay, this fool's fool's on it, man. Yeah.
Okay, to wrap things up, who are some people that you met? I'm not going to ask you about a bad impression because I'm sure you probably met some people that were like fucking assholes. Okay. I met a legend one time that I thought he was a fucking asshole, a funk legend.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after when the cameras are off.
Yeah.
But is there any comedians or rappers or actors that you might have met that were like, you know what, this guy was like fucking super cool? You know who I met, and I'll give you an example. I met Adam Sandler out in Santa Monica.
Yeah, he's hella cool, man.
Yeah, he was just like. Here's the crazy part. Kirk Cameron was like a natural when I talked to him. When I met Adam Sandler, like he was just like his movies.
He is, though. He is.
You know, I said, "Hey, can we take a picture together?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "I said, I'll just hold the camera." He goes, "I'll let my son take it." And I said, "Oh, all right." And I'm thinking to myself, "Bro, I'm never going to see you again. I want a good picture." So his son was taking it, whatever, and he was like, "Okay, how do you want to take the picture?" And I was like, "I put my arm around you." Okay. He goes, "All right, son." And he started talking. Hold the camera up. There you go. You know, dude, but he was hella fucking cool, bro.
Yeah, I worked with him on Funny People.
Fuck,
dude,
Citric.
yeah, we did it was.
I'm jelly.
I was just working as an extra, but we chopped it up, dog. And he was like hella cool, man, and one of the coolest dudes. Like that was another guy I was surprised too, dog. And he took care of all his people, right, dog. Like, you know, normally in most sets, you have people, you know, like the principal actors, right?
Yes.
Then you got the extras, like the background. And usually the principal actors are the ones that will eat first, and then background has to wait to act.
Right.
You know? Now, this fool had everybody eating at the same time. Everybody was eating the same shit, dude. They were doing lobster tails, steak, filet mignon. Like he made sure his set was hooked up, dog. And then he comes around, dude, during lunchtime, dude, and he's sitting down at everybody's table. Like during lunch, chopping it up,
That's
eating
so
with,
fucking
you know,
dope.
most actors, they'll go to their trailer and they'll eat.
Yeah.
You know, like when they're big time on that level.
Yeah.
And now this fool was fucking coming around and sitting down at everybody's table, dog, and taking the time chopping it up with everybody and taking pictures with everybody,
That's
dog.
dope. That's dope.
So he
bro.
treated everybody, principals and background, everybody the same, dog.
That's dope, bro. You know, and I love people like that they treat everybody equal.
Yeah,
whether
man.
you're the president or the fucking janitor.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting treated equal.
Yeah, real talk, man.
I have always treated people that way, bro.
Yep.
The only thing that I don't like is when motherfuckers get too comfortable and think they can joke with you. Cálmate, güey. I'm being cool. You know, we're cool.
Start roasting you out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm like, cálmate, puto. So, exactly, bro. You know, you gotta know your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that don't like. So, you know, I got a guy that tell me like, because I met him, he came with somebody and I met him here, and then the next week he showed up with a fucking ice bucket with fucking beers. Hey, I'm here again. Fuck out of here, bro. like you were cool that day, but you know.
Some people want to take it, you know.
You want to take advantage of it.
Take advantage of the situation, man. Yeah.
No, but that's a beautiful thing. And let me tell people, a lot of times, either you might not have met me, you might not have met Citric or Noel G or Be Real, whatever. And right away, because of social media or movies or lip records, we think the motherfuckers are stuck up. It's not that we're fucking stuck up. Many times we don't know who we're meeting.
Yeah.
We have to be very, very careful. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, if we meet you and we shake your hand, we're just being real.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, don't take it wrong. It's just like it's very hard to trust people, bro.
It's because the thing is that a lot of times people that, you know what I'm saying, that want to meet you or they see you on the streets and they either recognize you or whatever, they feel like they know you. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
So they want to come at you like in a certain way sometimes. And sometimes, you know, you got to put yourself in a situation like, okay, like you don't know, they might know you, but you don't know them.
Right.
So you don't know what the situation, because, you know, you've heard so many stories, man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like fools just running up on fools and just, you know, shooting, socking you up or, you know, or trying to shank people, you know. You just never know who's crazy enough on that level, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. You're right.
That's one thing, a lot of people got to understand that it's not that sometimes celebrities are being assholes, they're just being careful because they don't know what your intentions are. You know, that's basically what it is.
Citric, I'm sure you had this. You're somewhere at an event, somebody goes, yo, what's up? And you don't know who in the fuck that is. Yeah. You know? What's up, homie? And you're like, hey, what's up? And then all of a sudden you're like, do I know you? I like all your shit on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking know you. You know?
It's happening a lot, man.
Yeah.
My son always goes, who was that? I'm like, fuck, I don't know. But but for the most part, I'll be straight up. I'll be like, where do I know you from, though, dog?
Yeah.
Like, No, I just like your shit. Oh, okay, no, hey, good looking out for the like. Appreciate the support, you know. But I learned that I gotta be straight up.
Right.
Like, how do I know you? Where do I know you from? You know, like
you have
shit
to.
Like that,
If you're straight up, it'll keep people from coming crooked. You know, at
exactly.
You. Now, here's my thing. I had people, Tony A. And I'm like, bro, where do I know you from? I like all your shit. I know that, but what's your name on it? Oh, yeah, my name is so-and-so. Yeah. I looked them up in front of them, and their profile picture is the fucking truck.
Yeah. So, like, how am I supposed to know you?
Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, bro. Whatever. You know, much love, homie.
Yeah, no.
You know. Anyways.
But I appreciate all the love and support, man.
Absolutely.
I get hit up a lot on the streets. People recognize me, and they come up to me, take pictures, whatever, and I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to this day, I can't say that I've had a bad experience, you know. God, you know, thank God, you know. But yeah, there's people that sometimes come up and I don't know them, but they come at me like they know me, and I'm like, fuck, well, where do I know you from?
Yeah.
You know, but so you just got to be straight up.
Well, one of the weirdest things that happens to me, and I have to get used to it, bro, is that when motherfuckers look at me and they're just staring at me, and I'm thinking, is this guy trying to start pedo, or does he recognize me? Do you go through that, Citric?
Yeah, all the time. No, like I've been in places, in the restaurants, and and people will just be staring, and I don't know if they're trying to start some shit, or maybe they recognize me, dog. And because there's been times, dude, I'll be honest with you, man, where I don't even, like, I forget what I do. Like, this is my job, you know?
Right.
Sometimes like, when I'm out on the street, I turn it off. Like, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out there doing my thing.
Right.
And so when sometimes people come at me and they want to take a picture, and I'm like, for what? You know? Like, and they're, oh, shit. Like, it hits me, dog. Like,
I'm like, big set.
Like, sometimes I'm like, what do you mean? Why would you want to take a picture with me? You know? You know, it has happened like that, you know?
Right.
But I appreciate all the love and support, man, that people that people come up, you know, and you know, people tell me, you know, like their favorite movies or quotes,
right.
You know, that they see me in, you know, and stuff like that.
Probably Juan Jeremy.
Yeah, well, Juan Jeremy.
What was that name? Big Set Dick, or what was
Big
it?
Dick Trick.
Big Dick Trick. Oh,
thanks to Ricky Montez, my other homie from Ghetto Busters, he started calling me that shit.
Oh, dude.
Started clowning with that shit.
Okay. Do you remember that meme that I made of you? You told me you had a big dick.
Oh, yeah.
I said I was Big Citric.
Yeah. Oh, man. Everybody was sharing the fuck out of that shit. That shit was comedy, dude. It was when that everybody was doing memes with the cat.
Yeah, with the
cat was
fucking
eating
cat.
it, talking to the girl that's always screaming, pointing it. That was a good one, though.
Dude, the funny one I saw today, I never seen this one before. Because usually it's the girl yelling, pointing at him, and then the cat's at the table, right?
Yeah.
This one was the girl pointing at him, she, you got me pregnant, and there was no fucking cat, it was just a plate.
That fool ghosted her.
Se la cogió y vámonos.
He was gone.
Yeah, he was ghost. All right, they said Drake. How do you say it? Big
Trick?
Big Dick Trick. Fuck. Big Dick Trick.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
blame El Pelón. So any shout outs, anything you want to say, anything you want to give about this time?
Shit, man. Just, you know, shout out to you and your crew, man. You know, the Roadium Radio and everybody here, man. And all the people that have been supporting, man, just showing mad love from, you know, day one to new people, you know, and of course everybody at, you know, from Falcon Pictures, Yanaland Productions, and the whole Ghetto Busters crew, you know, cast and crew, and you know, all the comedians, man, that I be working with, man. There's a whole grip of them, man. But you know, make sure you check out the Big Citric Show, my podcast. Also, it's right now we just do audio, but it's me and Phil Medina, you know, doing the podcast. Is the Big Citric Show on all platforms, and I do another podcast called Buena Onda TV with my homegirl from Atlanta, Abby Knights. We do that one's video and audio. You know, that one's also on all streaming platforms and on Roku TV. You got to look for it. I'm not sure what channel it is, but
okay.
Yeah,
so on your page is YouTube. What is it?
On for my Instagram or
no, your YouTube.
On the I think it's Big Citric and Pueblo Cafe.
Okay, Big Citric and Pueblo Cafe. Yeah. Okay, and your comedy's on there, or what is it?
No, I'll be honest with you. Like YouTube, I haven't really done much with it. I just have a couple videos on there from you know, past stuff, you know.
Okay.
But I want to start getting more into the YouTube thing, putting more content on there, And I think,
please do that, bro. Please do that because I'll help you promote that shit here.
Oh, man, appreciate
okay?
it, man.
Put your comedy up there, man. Like, seriously, because people want to hear from you. People want to know what Big Citric is doing. And there's so much you could do with YouTube because you know what? People just turn to YouTube. Everybody tell me, go to Twitch, go to here, go to there. And I just said, look, you know what? The YouTube app already comes with every fucking cell phone.
Yeah, real talk.
You know, so do that, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, people will tune in, bro.
Yeah, no, I want to get more into it, man. And I know my son's been telling me the same thing too, you know, and you know, we just got to keep, you know, just creating more content and
listen to your
skits,
son. Yes,
and stuff like that, you know, and just put, you know, all the comedy stuff that we do, man. You know, we're also working on another series. It's still, you know, it's still in the really, really beginning stages, but it's called Big Citric's Big Break. I don't know if I think I told you about it a while back. I don't know. But Martin Moreno's one of the writers on there, you know.
Hell yeah.
And also Ricky's on there, Ricky Montez, and man, we got Noel on there. We did a sizzle. We got Noel G on there.
Okay.
So he's gonna, you know, once we get the funding for it, you know, and we get it going, Noel will be on there as one of the main characters on there too. And you know, we're just trying to hit it from all angles and just trying to develop different projects,
of course,
and see what works. Because that's one thing I always tell people, man. You never know until you try.
You never know until you try.
Put it out, see what works.
No, let me ask you, do you have a TikTok?
I have a TikTok. I don't get on there as much as I should.
A lot
of my homies are telling me all the time,
yes,
like, you know,
bro.
get on that shit, do your thing. But I have a couple of videos on there, you know, and I remember one night, dude, I started it, and for like a while, I had like 36 followers or whatever. And then one night, I just put one of my acting reels on there. And then it jumped like overnight. It went like a 700 followers or something, like 700 and something followers, and the video got like 30,000 likes. I was just like tripping out. And then my boy goes, "See, you got to keep going at it, dog. You got to keep doing it." You
have to, bro, because you know what?
I get caught up.
I thought I would be on Pornhub first before TikTok. Okay, let your son run your TikTok, bro. Seriously, let your son run your TikTok.
He's on TikTok all day, just watching all kinds of videos,
bro.
He loves comedy.
Your son, I'm sure, would run your TikTok. Trust him with that, bro. You know, because Roadium Radio has a TikTok, and it's more for promotion to let people know you're still relevant, you're in their face, you keep it entertained until you come out with your shit. You know, so other than that, everybody once again support my boy Big Citric. His Instagram's been up. It's
Big Citric.
Yeah, Big
All
Citric.
my social media is at Big Citric, and my website BigCitric.com.
BigCitric.com. Is there any merch that they can get? Anything you pushing?
Right now on the website you can get like mugs.
Okay.
Like we have mugs that say the Big Citric Show.
Okay.
And then it has my autograph. You know, it looks kind of cheesy, but you know, but it's the real autograph.
It's the real autograph. Yeah.
And it says casting crew. So we're selling the mugs, and then we got shirts coming in, but we just, you know, we just been kind of like just kind of trying to revamp the Solid Keys. Remember when I was doing Solid Keys?
Yeah.
So we kind of been trying to do that and just kind of come up with some new designs. But with so much other shit going on, it's just kind of like been taking a lot of my time away from that. But hopefully, this winter, I want to really like go hard with
absolutely
with the merch and shit. You know?
Yeah. Let me give a message to your son. Push him. Honestly, push him. Even if he says, "Oh, it's not gonna work," you do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, because my son is the one that encouraged me. Dad, tell your story, because I was always telling him about Steve Yano.
Yeah.
And you know what he told me? What about your story, Dad?
Yeah.
And that's what woke me up.
Real talk, man.
Because my thing was like this. My stories, I would have took him to the grave.
Yeah.
I would have took him to the grave, bro. But when I reached out to clientele like Lonzo, Violet Brown, Mr. Cartoon,
they were all with it, man.
They were like, "Yo, let's go ahead. Let's do this."
Man.
You know, when I interviewed Cartoon, and much love to him, and he said this: when I saw Tony A signed to Disney and he made it, that gave me hope that somebody like me can make it.
Yeah, it's inspiration, dog.
Look where he's at, bro.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Who would have thought? He never. I don't think he thought it would get this big, dog.
No, bro. He's had a Super Bowl commercial. Yeah. He's got a Modelo commercial.
I saw the Modelo commercial.
Fuck, bro. He's got Dia de los Muertos artwork at Universal Studios. He did the LA
Nikes.
Clippers, Rams. Like, bro.
Yeah.
And for him to tell me to my face when I'm interviewing him, you inspired me.
That's dope, man. Yeah. That's all it takes is one guy to create a generation of other guys, just inspiring by one little
But bro,
situation.
that like seriously, that almost brought me to tears because I'm thinking to myself, like, in my mind, I was just trying to do mixtapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for him to say that, not knowing who he would become, Bro, that's legendary. And one thing that I told him when we did the DOCUMIXERY, I said, I know a lot of people will tell you you're dope, but I'm going to say something to you that most people will probably never ever tell you except your parents. And I said, I'm proud of you, man. I said, I'm very, very proud of you. I mean, that's something you would tell your son that.
Talk,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's real talk.
You know, I'm proud of you. And so I support everything he does, bro.
Yeah, no, real talk, man. Remember when he had his own sidekick?
Yes.
Remember when they would have the sidekicks, the first
Yes.
real phone computers?
Yeah, exactly.
He had his own version, you know, and then he had, I think he had not the Cortez.
No, he had Cortez too,
the Cortez too.
Yeah.
And the Air Force Ones, I think.
Yes, and then he had like the Mexican style.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Dude, for somebody like him, from the environment he came from, though, to make it to that level, though, that's inspiration for a gang of for me,
worldwide,
dog.
bro.
For me, dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like Esteban, he inspired me big time, and you know,
Yeah.
I've known Esteban for years too. Esteban Roadium, you know,
And
he
Esteban
inspires me to this day. He's inspiring me, dog.
And Esteban will be here soon again, part 2.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So to see those guys, dog. And we all kind of pretty much come from the same situation, same place,
bro.
dog. So it's a big inspiration, dog.
Yes.
And that spreads out, dog. That spreads out, dog. And it creates more more talent down the line, dog.
And it creates more shots.
More shots, dog.
So yeah. Okay.
And I think, you know what? I think also, I don't know if I was supposed to really
Citric,
talk about it.
Citric, give me your cup. Give me your sugar. I gotta at least give you half.
All right, doggy.
At least half. Okay, tell me when to stop.
I stopped.
He had to say,
and listen.
It stopped.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to talk about it or I could talk about it, but I'm
About
gonna
your
go ahead
porn?
and say it. I got I got a new porno that we just shot, you know.
With one journalist?
I used to direct, you know, I used to work for Vivid and shit.
Nah, man.
Nah, I'm just looking right now. Comic-Con in LA.
Oh.
I think from what I know, let's see, I don't know. I was talking to Deanna earlier, but she didn't really specify. But I'm gonna just go and throw it out there. I think Ghetto Buster is gonna be at Comic-Con in LA this year. Yeah.
Do me a favor, Citric, okay? I know my brothers are watching. My brother, Spice Smuggler, that's what they call him, Spice Smuggler. Whenever they had a Comic-Con in San Diego, okay.
That one's huge, man.
Yeah, huge. Yeah. I got you, Tone. For 5 fucking years, I got you, Tone. Never had me. Never fucking had me. Every time he had a girl, hey, Tone, I'm going to take her. You know what? I got you next year. Okay?
Oh, man.
Just give me the info. I'll buy my own ticket. Just let me know when it happens.
Yeah.
LA Comic-Con, I'm there, bro.
Yeah, dog. You know,
I'll buy my own ticket, big dog.
I'll try to work my magic, see what I can do, dog. But I'm sure we could get you there.
Work
dog.
that crystal ball, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure we could get you there, dog.
If you tell me, Tony, hey, I can't do it, but if you got $100, I got you 2 tickets. I'll do it. I don't care. I just want to go.
Yeah. It's exciting, dog.
It is,
it's
bro.
Exciting, man. I've been to the one in San Diego a couple of times. It's something
I never
else,
been
man.
to one because that motherfucker, every year he meets a fucking new girl. Tony, I got to get my girl over here. She's a snow bunny. That motherfucker is a sucker for white chicks, homie. So, straight, I'm throwing you under the motherfucking bus, Trick. So.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, man.
If you got me, I'll pay you. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, no, we'll make it work, though. We'll make it happen, dog.
Yeah, I'll go over there like fucking Michael Myers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Oscar Myers.
Dressed up with a suit full of weenies.
Yeah, exactly.
Dressed up as a big hot dog.
Like Tom Stabber with.
Just dressed up as a big hot dog. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's my dream, dog. To be able to drive the Wienermobile.
Let's
Oscar mobile.
Let's do that. Hell yeah.
I want to drive that motherfucker through the hood one day, dog.
Hell yeah. You know what I want to do one day, like when I retire? Not only either work at a library or work at a museum, like, because I truly believe in the youth.
Yeah.
But I want to drive around one time a week on a real ice cream truck, like, you know, like kind you do this.
Yeah.
Do the cones.
Doing the soft serve cones.
Yes.
Yeah.
One time a week and give away free ice cream to the hood kids.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be dope.
Bumping more bounce.
Yeah.
And have the kids like, hell yeah. Toma cabrón. Aquí das un cono. Here, you know what I'm saying?
Let's make it happen, dog.
Exactly, bro.
It's not too hard to me. We can make that shit happen, dog.
Let's do that shit.
Yeah, that'd be tight, man.
Hell yeah. All right, big dog. Shout outs or we out?
Just once again, man, don't forget December 1st at the Levity Live in Oxnard. You know, big comedy show. So
Por favor, let me know that day, bro. So I want to go out.
I'll let you know, man. You know, any more info, you could always check out at Comic Film Medina. Hit him up for more info, and or you could hit me up, Big Citric. And yeah, man, let's, you know, if we get everybody down there, whoever wants to come down and hang out, and you know, just have a good time, man.
And next month, you don't know, on Tubi.
On Tubi
Ghetto
TV,
Busters.
Ghetto Busters on Tubi TV. And I think I'm not sure they're dropping one episode per week or they're dropping all 5 episodes in one shot, but it'll be on Tubi, man.
Okay.
It'll be on Tubi.
Ghetto Busters, not Booty Busters. So,
or the Nut Busters.
The Nut Busters.
Or the Cholo Busters.
Or the Nutcracker.
The Nutcrackers.
Okay. So, other than that, once again, much love, much respect to you guys. I will not be here Halloween night because I'm going to be handing out chalk.
He's going to be on OnlyFans handing out candy.
Nah, I mean, yeah. I'm going to be handing out candy with my grandbaby. So, if you want to come by here, it's not going to be a meet and greet. If you live in my neighborhood, you know where I live. If you don't, pues, that's on you.
Go get your candy.
Yeah, exactly. If you dare to come to Calle, you know what I'm saying? What is that word? What is that word I'm looking for? Like, come if you dare.
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah.
Come if you dare. Like, enter at your own risk. So we're going to be giving out candy with my grandbaby. So
What kind of candies you give out?
dude, I give out the
Good
fucking
candies or-
best. The best. I don't
Snickers,
give
all
Snickers,
those
Skittles,
Butterfingers, all that
Laugh
shit?
Tap. Yes, bro.
Oh, we're going to come here?
Yeah, come here. Come here, big dog. Serio. Yeah, no, the big bar. The big bar, bro. I'm gonna be a drunk ass Mexican Michael Myers, bro. Seriously.
Man.
Seriously. So come through. If you see me with a Michael Myers mask and a heart on, don't bother me. Cause I'm about to stab.
Because I'm doing my thing.
Nah, I mean.
Chilling and stabbing.
Exactly. So other than that, you know what? I'll see. What's today? I'll see you here next Wednesday. Happy Halloween. But I'll see you here Friday, Freaky Tales, and I will see you Saturday, Dining with the Wizard. And we out of here. Cedric, I'm gonna have you dining with the Wizard soon, okay?
Yeah, dog, I'm down. Man.
Yeah, we're gonna eat, drink. Look, when I invite somebody for dining with the Wizard, I ask them, what do you want to eat?
Yeah.
Tony, I want some Italian food. I got you. Tony, I want some, Middle Eastern food. Whatever.
Yeah.
Tony, I want some Mexican food. Whatever.
It's like that, huh?
It's like that, bro. Whatever you fucking want, I'll get it. We drink, and all we do is talk shit for 2 hours.
That's tight, man. I'm here, Dougie.
Yeah. So here we got Big Citric. Once again, we'll see you here next Wednesday. Once again, Friday, Saturday, we out of here. Much love, much respect. Oh, no, I gotta give it. Oh, let me stop. Alex Cervantes Enterprise. If you got a hoop that needs to be fixed, smog. If you got smogs that need to be fixed, there's not a smog that can't be fixed because they could do it in the mix. So that's Alex Cervantes. Follow him at Cervantes Enterprise 81. My son B Scandalous for helping promote this. It's not Be Nice, it's Be Scandalous. And Anthony the Hip Hop Jedi, who always uses the Force inappropriately. So other than that, I'm gonna give a shout out to me, and I'm gonna thank me. And who else? Is anybody I need to thank, bro? Antonio. The subscribers.
Everybody on Figueroa Street.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody on the live chat, everybody who's liked, commented, unsubscribed, disliked, doesn't fucking matter. Big Citrus in the motherfucking house. November 6th, Antonio Pelayo. And other than that, Juan Jeremy's porn comes out next week.
Coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. We out of here.
No pun intended.
Esta es la pinche verga.